Hello, and welcome to The End Is
Sigh, baby.
This is Nate.
This is Todd.
And yeah, we're here to chat with you guys.
Yes, like normal. This is a, if you're not used to it now, this is your first episode. We are going to chat with you.
Yeah.
Or around you.
Something like that.
You just do whatever you're doing. Wash your dishes, take your poop, commute to work.
Are we better than the back of a shampoo bottle?
Dude, I grew up reading the back of shampoo bottles, so I don't know. That's hard to beat the old Suave bottle, or you know.
But nowadays, no one knows that because they're on their phone.
Yeah, that's true. God, you remember when it's like, I'm going to try and read the entire back of this word for word. God, I challenge myself to like read these things.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, here we are.
On that note, guys, so if that doesn't tell you what this podcast is going to be about, Nate, what is a little bit more structure?
So The End of Sigh is pretty much we just talk about underrated movies, and we pick 3 themes from those movies.
By the way, it is 12:22. So
take that for what it is, Todd.
Yep. Okay. If you don't know,
go to a previous episode.
It's a bane of my existence. All right.
And we take 3 themes from those movies, and we usually talk about it. We're no experts on these themes by any means. Our expertise is the first movie 5 things that are searched on Google for it, whatever it may be, and that's our expertise, honestly.
We try to dive and dip around to different articles. Like, we don't just use number one and go with it. Guys, we're not going to tell you our secrets to our research, okay? But it is very college class research, all right? Whatever effort you're going to put into a paper, that's what we're putting in.
Yeah, you should see the whiteboard we have for this research.
Nothing?
Exactly.
Our whiteboard is usually for movie breakdowns and stuff, and now it's just for making sure we hit all of our bases on the podcast, a little peek behind the curtain.
Yeah, because we tend to forget.
Yeah, we're like, oh, we forgot to tell you that we're doing 9 months this week.
Yes, we did forget that last week.
So sorry about that. For those that like to watch the movie before we talk about them.
Yeah, hopefully this will get better at reminding you what we're going to do and reminding us what we are going to do.
Yes. Well, we've already derailed the pod structure that was written on the board. So, yes, it's underrated movies. It's movies that have just released in the theater sometimes. Next month, it's going to be our favorite movies.
Yeah.
We're going to do March, our version of March Madness, which is just our favorite movies.
Yeah, hopefully. So it should be stuff that you have seen maybe, just because it is more known or easy to get a hold of. Because I know some of these old movies, it's hard to find.
It's very true.
Some of these copies, or
it's expensive to like stream them.
Yeah, exactly.
And just for the first one, I'm just going to say where we're going. We don't need roads, so that'll be a teaser for you. If you don't know that one, get out of the fucking rock you live under. But yeah, so why is it called The End Is Sigh?
Let's see. You said MMOOTO, right?
M is the last one, not O.
Oh, shit. Well, making meaning out of the meantime.
Yes. And what that means is we're just here to chat before we all fucking die.
A little insight real quick on that.
Oh, yeah.
Before the pod, Todd's like, I wrote an acronym for it here. I don't know what this acronym stands for.
MOOT. I was like, no idea why I wrote that. Finally figured it out.
Yes.
That's my memory for you. But yes, we're just here to have some fun, have some chats, distract you while you're doing normal bullshit, if you're grinding through the work week or not. And yeah.
Yeah. So this next part may seem a little out of place.
Yep.
We are talking about the Super Bowl, but we are recording it in a different session.
Yeah, we'll be recording that and popping it in here, so you may hear a little...
Exactly that.
And let's just go to it now. And all right, if you heard the little... That means we are into the Super Bowl commercial halftime recap, brought to you by Chicken Tenders from Nate.
Oh, I was hoping we actually got like an ad.
Oh, no.
Damn.
Brought to you by Lisa Mattress and Squarespace and Postmates and...
advertisement for these people.
Casper Mattress, too, somehow. And Purple Mattress. They all signed on with us.
They're all together now.
Yep.
All right. So, yeah, just got done watching the Super Bowl.
We did. And the team that I wanted to win did not win, even though I don't care either way. Yeah. I wanted to see the Bengals just finally get one.
Right. Yeah, you want the underdog,
and they were so close.
Team that's never had one.
Yeah.
So,
but we feel good about the placeholder for the kick that now doesn't have to hate himself and be in history forever.
Yeah, exactly.
For fucking that 1 point up.
For the limp finger that he had holding the ball.
Dick asshole.
So you kind of wrote down a list of some of the stuff that happened, like commercial-wise. Before we get to that, game was good. It was close, so that's nice. Whatever. Yeah. That's in the past. Halftime show. What'd you think?
I thought the halftime show was really good. It was way too short, and I'm seeing a lot of feedback watching the responses on Twitter. Everybody's like, I wish that was longer because you got to see Dre and Snoop Dogg and Mary J. Blige, and 50 Cent wasn't supposed to, we didn't know he was going to be there. And then Eminem was like the big finale. It was like, Eminem's here, and then he sang his slowest song, and it's like, he was good. It's still good.
It wasn't his slowest song.
You're gonna lose yourself in the moment. Like, it's his slowest song. It's his most mainstream. Like, it wasn't. We were hoping he'd do some spit some fucking fast lyrics, right? Like,
honestly,
do something
like Rap God, something like that would have been like
to show off his skill for the world. Yeah, but he did the safest one probably, and then he did kneel, which was great because fuck the NFL, and he knelt. We did just watch the Super Bowl, but he knelt for it, and Dre said something about like, I still don't like the police, and they were like, apparently. We've heard they're not supposed to have said that, or kneel, and they were like, of course they're going to fucking do that. They don't give a shit about you.
Oh, yeah. They don't give a shit. Like, they're not getting paid for this, too.
Yeah, they're not getting paid. They're already on stage. What are you going to do? If you cut to black, that's worse for you.
That's like, we're not giving them their paycheck.
Yeah. You'd have more hype to hear what they did.
But honestly, I like it, because it was simple. There wasn't anything ridiculous, like, let's hang them from a wire and glide them down here, or go into a mirror room.
You didn't like 50 Cent hanging upside down to start it?
That was fine. It was one of those things like, yeah, it's there.
Yeah. What did you think about the set?
It was good.
Like the cars and like the different scenes were really fun.
Yeah. So like I said, it was simple, but it wasn't like ridiculous. Like simple, like just them on a stage. It was still nice.
It was totally a throwback. Like all of it was so good because it was so short. And that's the thing is like usually you're not worried about it being short. You're like, okay, thank God. Some of it, like the Weeknd's one was pretty boring. And you're like, oh, it's over. But everybody was like, I wish it was 20 minutes longer. I wanted to see him do multiple songs and Dre do multiple songs. Everybody get like a second run at their famous stuff.
Yep.
But it was still, it was a nice little halftime show.
Oh, yeah. All right. So...
let me read a tweet or two here about it because there's some of them pretty funny. Garrett Hockey on Twitter says, if you knew all the words to that halftime show performance, it's probably time to start getting ready for bed.
Damn.
Yeah, that was really good. And another one is just a picture of, I'll tell you, it says, the reason I know most of these halftime songs, and it's a picture of the LimeWire logo. So
that's a good one too.
Yeah, everything is Dating Us. And then there was a really good one. I don't remember exactly. It's buried in all the tweets that have come since. But it was like, people watching the show are like, oh, thank God this is, finally they made one for our generation. We're not seeing, this isn't for the Rolling Stones or the Who or, all these old groups. Like it's finally for, and it's like, oh, wait. 10 seconds later, this is for us. We are the old group. We're the old people watching our former stars sing and do everything. So
that one's really good.
Oh God, it's just like
well, that was a lot of the commercials in this one too. It was just
tons of throwbacks.
A lot of the actors and anything like that. So you had Sopranos as one of them.
Yes,
that you saw.
That was really good because it had Meadow, and I can't even think it's just Tony Jr. I'm not even sure what his name was in the show anymore. Yeah, them getting like it's all about electric cars too, and everything was around electric cars, crypto, and fucking beer. Yeah, the seltzers and stuff, basically.
Yeah, there's some random sentimental shit.
Some of that stuff. But yeah, the Sopranos one was good with them getting in the car and doing the hug at the end.
Did you ever figure out what the one crypto was for?
The bouncing QR? Yeah. No. I tried to find it, and it said it crashed the site, so I don't know which crypto it was for. So they didn't plan that very well.
No, they didn't. Yeah, but there was also like what I imagine you had JD and Turk from Scrubs.
Yes, that was the throwback.
And I imagine like they didn't ever mention like that was JD and Turk.
No.
But them together living next to each other, I'm like, that would happen.
Right. That would
totally off the show, them doing a musical scene like that. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, again, to our generation, like I know younger kids could be watching Curb, but Larry David did a whole one where it was great. Yep. And that was crypto, that was for FDX. Cable Guy is a throwback for us and Jim Carrey. Oh yeah. That was super fun to see. And then, like you said, Dr. Evil.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was in there. Rob Lowe. Everybody was in there. Scott, they got Seth Green.
Yeah, a lot of them just for that one little part.
Yep. And then there was the earlier on one. I don't remember even what it was for, but it was, or no, I think it was electric cars, right? It was Arnold Schwarzenegger,
right.
and I think Lundgren was in there and everything. Like, and they were Zeus and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Salma Hayek, and it was kind of like the badasses. And
And normally, anything else you want to add, by the way, of like those random
just
ones?
normal commercials? No.
All right.
I mean, Zendaya was in there as Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Yep.
Nate, can you say that?
Sally sold seashells by the seashore.
He did it. God, oh my God. God, ding, 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 ding. I need a cowbell or something.
But yeah, a lot of the trailers. I did watch the trailers for the pod here, just so that way we could discuss it, and Todd could have maybe a little bit of sanity to discuss this with someone. So first trailer that came on.
Wait, take a moment to appreciate what just happened, listeners. Nate watched a trailer for the first time in how many years?
I'm doing it for you guys.
Right. It's been years.
Yeah.
And so he sat through and he watched some big one. He watched one that he would have avoided with his life the most, and that is...
We'll get to that.
Oh, we're going to get... We're
that. All right, we'll start off with the first one, which is...
Jurassic Park Dominion?
Exactly. And that's one you were like, oh, you should just watch it. It's gonna pop up on the Super Bowl anyway, so just watch it. And I didn't, but it showed up on the Super Bowl, and you even said it was shorter than what was the full trailer release. So I'm glad they did that, made it shorter, because obviously those few extra seconds, like, that's a lot of money, guys.
It is a lot.
But yeah, obviously they're bringing back characters. Blue.
Nostalgia.
Blue has a kid now.
Oh yeah, that's the first person coming back. No, guys. We've got Ellie Sattler, Alan Grant.
I was leading into that, all right.
And Ian fucking Malcolm. Okay.
Yeah. And even freaking damn it, Jeff Goldblum is back, and he was
Ian Malcolm.
Oh yeah. So I was thinking the actor's name.
No.
It's nice. They're all in the same place, and it's not just ground. Like when they brought Jeff Goldblum for the first one.
Yep.
It was just him in a courtroom, and that was it.
Right.
Like, nothing else. Like, this is like them in the park and all that.
Yeah, I mean, because you haven't seen Grant since 3, Ellie since a phone call in 3, I believe.
Yeah.
And then, Goldblum was just doing a Senate session, and now they're all 3 in front of the new, bigger, larger version of the T-Rex or whatever it is, and they're on the ground. It's like, oh shit, they have to actually survive. So I don't know what the logistics are that bring them back into this, but...
It's one of those, like, I feel like I need to go back and watch Jurassic World 2. Like Jurassic World.
Oh, you want to watch Jurassic World?
Yeah, and because I know that was hated and all that. Because
it was hated.
You had, dinosaurs escaping.
Yep, on the mainland.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what this one is.
Right. But like, way better done, it seems.
It seems, like, all right, because you have the sea dinosaur,
that's
whatever
a really
that is,
good
like
scene.
tipping
That's
over
terrifying.
the boat. Like, that is, no matter when it comes, like, if dinosaurs get loose, I'm not going to the ocean because I can't fucking see anything that's going on down there.
Right, exactly. I'm already scared of the ocean for sharks and stuff. Can you imagine if that thing, because it goes up and it grabs the cage and it pulls the entire boat up, everybody dies.
Oh, yeah.
Like, can you imagine if that thing came out of the water and grabbed you? You're just, well, I'm dead.
Sharks are afraid now.
Yeah, they're gone. He ate all the fucking probably sharks.
Oh, yeah.
So, and that's the same fucking thing I was trying to think of week 1 or 2 ago, where I was talking, I was like, the Salosaur, whatever it is. That's the one I'm talking about. I don't remember. I keep, maybe because it doesn't start with
But no, honestly, it looks really good. It looks a lot better than the last one.
Yes.
And this is just, hopefully they do a good job of like, oh, this is what it's like dinosaurs living in the end and living with us. And probably at the end of the movie, it's going to be figuring out how to coexist. Because how do you really all of a sudden try to rid the world of all these dinosaurs? Especially if Blue, the Velociraptor, has a baby.
They're not going to kill the baby.
It's already however long it takes for a dinosaur to have a fucking baby.
It's not even a baby. It's like it's like a child. Toddler. Yeah, like it's grown a bit.
But granted, I don't know how quick they grow.
That's true. We don't know how.
Whatever the logistics are for a dinosaur.
If anyone knows how a raptor gives birth, let us know.
One egg.
Well, you know what I mean.
And then,
like what's that, how big? We've seen how tiny the eggs are though in number 1.
Yeah.
And
so how quick does it grow?
Pretty big.
Yeah. I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see that. What else we got on
Then
here?
we have The Adam Project with Ryan Reynolds.
Yep, that was like a whole Netflix dump of like, hey, here's everything coming, of like, we got a lot more movies to release. And
then they just started charging everybody another $1, so it's like $15.49 to have Netflix now.
Wow.
The prices just went up.
Yeah.
So fuckers keep fleecing us, and they keep canceling shows after the 2nd or 3rd season.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, dude, why are you getting more money from me if you can't even finish a fucking show? Apparently you have the money for it.
Well, yeah, the other thing is like, these movies that come out, they need to make sure they are better too, as well, to where it can compete with stuff in the theaters. I'm surprised they did The Adam Project rather than Knives Out 2 being like their big stinger or something like that, because everyone knows Knives Out from the movie.
They showed it very quickly of Daniel Craig standing there, and that was it.
So I'm surprised they didn't go with that one.
That's true, yeah. Yep or nope to the movie Nope so far.
Yep.
Because it looks batshit insane.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you don't... And again, the trailer online is a lot longer and fleshes out a little bit more of why this guy's like on a horse, and there's the wacky inflatable arm guys throughout the field. Like, nothing makes sense in this movie.
Like the wacky wavy inflatable, it's like an alarm system is what it looks like in that trailer that I saw at the Super Bowl.
Maybe,
like something that's like to warn you, like some weird, I don't know how it's used.
Because it's like a storm in the poster, so it's like, is the storm grabbing people? But how, oh God, is this a happening thing? It's the wind?
It's the clouds, guys.
No!
The clouds are attacking us.
But it looks so bizarre.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's the main guy from Get Out. I can't think of his name. But yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jordan Peele, right?
Yep, of course.
Director.
It's Jordan Peele's third movie after Us and Get Out.
Yep. I still need to watch Us now.
I kept calling it Them.
Them.
Yeah. Which I feel like is better.
Yeah.
But,
All right.
okay, so then let's go to the TV one, The Ring of Power.
Yes. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. It looked a lot of CGI.
Yeah, it did.
More than I was expecting.
I'm excited for it, though.
Yeah.
From what I saw in there. And
the budget,
there's definitely some returning characters from like The Hobbit. There was the one dwarf or whatever.
The red beard and stuff.
Yeah. So they're definitely fitting it in there. It's like, it kind of sets the time precedent, unless I don't know how dwarfs age. Just
that's
like
elves.
elves.
They could be for a long time.
Like elves, they can live for
you can have
hundreds
Elrond
of years.
and Galadriel in there for sure.
So I don't know exactly the timeline for this.
Right, I don't know.
I don't know a lot of the lore. I've never read the book, so I don't know as far as
I mean,
that
I've read the
stuff
books,
goes.
but geez, it's been so long. I couldn't tell you when this. I know it's before, obviously, it's when the Rings of Power are being distributed, that kind of thing. But
I just hope that they have a set plan of, this is how many seasons we want to do. We're keeping it at this, no more, no less. Obviously, less maybe if the ratings don't hold up.
That's true.
But I feel like this is something where
that kind of
people are going to be watching Lord of the Rings, the hype that it has.
Yeah.
So
they'll watch it no matter what.
I know a fanatic. Don't you worry. And it's going to be like, hey, wake up. It's midnight. Time to watch.
Oh, really?
I have a feeling that might happen.
Especially the premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. There was just some random stuff, but I think the big one, Nate, it's the only one left to talk about really for us. That is what, Nate? What is the big one that you...
Disney Plus put out their ad of all their movies as goats, right? What's up with that?
Yes.
No, the one Todd is alluding to, but before that...
What did I miss?
The fact that they did the goats rather than the other movie trailer that's being talked about so much right now, that is trending like crazy.
Twitter is trending on it.
Like, you wouldn't expect, like, it with the Super Bowl going on, for a movie trailer to trend this much with the Super Bowl, and it didn't even show during the Super Bowl.
Which was what movie?
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
Yep.
Why didn't they pay to have that instead of the goats?
Right.
Like, that would have been better.
Because the goats was cute, but no one's going to be like, oh my gosh, remember when there was the goats? No one's going to give a shit about that.
Exactly.
But you would talk about the Multiverse of Madness trailer.
Exactly.
Which the world is doing. So I'm going to have to go watch that trailer now.
All right. Enjoy that.
Yeah. Because I've already seen the teaser basically at the end of fucking Spider-Man.
Like, I will not watch anymore because already there's stuff in the poster apparently. There's people are picking it apart. There's going to be...
The poster's fair game, even for you.
Oh, yeah. The poster, it's hard to avoid that.
Yeah. If you go to the theater and stay, you're going to see it.
I'm not looking down at the floor the entire time in the theater.
Especially for how long he sits outside and waits for the trailers to come, which I waited for.
Yeah, you did.
For the Jackass movie. I stood outside and I waited with Nate. Okay.
It was nice. He held my hand, guys.
Yeah. But anyway, what is the creme de la creme one you've been waiting for a long time that has finally met your eyeballs?
It was Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
And it looks amazing. Like, just what they showed.
And Oscar Isaac is so good.
Oh, yeah. They captured a lot. I saw the poster for it. It's a great poster compared to, like, him just holding the crescent and dart.
Yep.
It's him, and it's, of course, like, his regular face, and then him in the cowl of Moon Knight.
Yep.
So that's awesome. Of course, like, through that trailer, you can see Khonshu in there. Khonshu's the Egyptian moon god that kind of is fucking with him a lot of the time.
Yep.
He's the one that brings him back to life. So much more of that shit going on. And then it's really cool. They got the shot in there of him with the cape flying down to fight whoever was the baddies in that scene. And they got the crescent moon shape in the cape because that's really big and iconic from the comics of him always having that. So
looks like they're doing some honor to it. And I wonder if it helps when you have that kind of weight behind it, like Oscar Isaac and everything, because they didn't give a lot of weight to Boba, we've noticed, and things like that. Like, some things they just kind of they throw some stuff at the wall and see if it works. This one seems like they're really putting their... I mean, this is the one they showed through the Super Bowl.
The fact that they put this in the Super Bowl over Multiverse of Madness,
or people there's no name recognition for anybody for Moon Knight,
over Obi-Wan even, and all that. Like, that's massive. Because I hear that's
supposed to be ready. That trailer's like...
Yeah, so that's massive that they put this over that.
Yeah.
All the stuff. It's just cool. Like, even like the mirror scene of him, like, as he walked away, the mirror, he was still looking at Moon Knight and all that. And so, like, they're really going for that split personality. Yep.
They even did the Disney Plus sign when he jumps across the buildings.
So they really, I'm definitely excited for this. I got some goosebumps talking about it, guys. It's
the trailer worked on him, guys.
But there's so much in there that's been shown. Missing. It's like,
this is what he's been missing.
I already knew I was going to watch it.
Nothing is spoiled for him. He's going to be like, oh, remember that time he flew down with his cape? I've been waiting for that the whole time. Like, that's not going to be a case.
Well, yeah,
I mean, fine.
There's some stuff like the fact that Khonshu was in there.
Right.
Like, I didn't expect him to actually go down that road of, like, showing Khonshu or anything like that. So.
They tease, like, you know what's there. And people like you would be like, that's it. I didn't pick up on stuff like that.
But, yeah, no, definitely excited for it.
Right on.
I think that's about it as far as it goes. There was some
pretty cheesy, lame commercials in there.
There's nothing that's memorable as far as commercials go anymore, because
everybody tries to be so random that nothing is fun anymore.
Yeah.
Like, the fucking Salesforce one, which is a business fucking software program that companies like I've worked with use to capture leads and sales. That was the big Matthew McConaughey Team Earth. What the fuck does Salesforce have to do with that?
Yeah.
Or the clown car. What did that end up being?
Oh, Taco Bell.
Like,
yeah.
They're just being random to be random at this point.
Yep. It's one of those like, all right, let's do something crazy, and then at the end we'll put our name.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's all it is.
Old Spice ruined it.
Yeah.
Because Old Spice, when they came out with I'm a horse now, and like they said anything random and shocking to the eyes will get the buzz. It did. And then TV since then, all the commercials that tried to capture that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember the freaking puppy monkey baby crap from Mountain
Oh,
Dew.
I forgot about that. Oh, jeez.
It's just bad because there's nothing that comes memorable. Like, obviously, you got movie trailers. That's an easy one to do in there.
Right.
Budweiser had their Clydesdale.
Yeah. Very simple one, too.
Yeah. They've gone more... Like, Budweiser hasn't had anything funny. Like, you don't have the frogs or anything like that you really remember.
What was the Budweiser one where we didn't even know... You didn't even know it was Bud until the end. You were trying to guess what it was.
Fuck. I don't even know.
The thing is, these commercials are so fucking random. There's no product in it until the last second. Yeah. You're like, oh, okay.
That's the worst part, because... Throughout the entire thing, you want to be showcasing your product the entire time.
You want to see yourself using the product.
Millions of dollars for your product to be on here, but you're like, let's just talk about something funny.
Right.
And then we're going to put it at the end. Short-term memory doesn't work that good with that, because they're going to see that end part and not think of that. They're going to think of whatever else was before that.
Yeah. They're going to be like, oh yeah, Budweiser had that thing where they did this, but they're not going to think about the beer. They're just going to think, like, yeah, the funny act that happened.
Yeah. Not the props they could have used in it or something like that.
Anything. They should have, with as much nostalgia this one was, with the halftime show and the commercials. Yeah. They should have done the Budweiser. They should have brought back all of the famous ones or something and done a montage.
Well, there was also the one commercial where the guy got struck by lightning.
Oh, yeah, and whether he was actually, like, is that a real guy that they...
So, I mean, I was like, okay, that's cool, but I was like, I don't know if he's actually... Maybe they should go along the trend of what's viral, what's a big viral video or something like that that a lot of people might gravitate towards.
I'm surprised they didn't do like a TikTok thing where somebody kept swiping through different scenes or something.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, they definitely appealed to our generation though, which was unique.
Oh yeah, the actors that they had in there and the references for those actors.
That's right. There was the Seth Rogen and Paul Rudd one as well, which wasn't that funny, but they were in it, and you're like, well, that's enough, right? It's just to have the actors in there, which is a lot of these commercials. But yeah, it was definitely like our era of growing up. Mm-hmm. And like the people that we grew up with and the movies that shaped us were what they focused on. So that was fun. But now, again, to that tweet's point, we are the old people.
Yeah, it was fun minus the content wasn't good.
Right, the content just wasn't funny. Because even you get Seth Rogen and Paul Rudd together, and it's like, oh. Yeah. It's cheesy film. Like, it's not even like any thought went into it.
Oh, yeah. Well, as much as I love Scrubs.
Yes.
There's obviously no references to Scrubs whatsoever.
What did they say in the commercial? Do you remember what they said?
They sang, and it was about T-Mobile. That was it.
Right. T-Mobile had the Dolly Parton and Miley Cyrus.
Yep.
Which I thought, and I don't know if you agree with me, like, because it was the phone, it wasn't that funny, like the Sarah McLachlan type appeal. Mm-hmm. It wasn't funny to me because it was a phone, it's a big company, it's a cell phone. If it had been, like I was saying, like somebody was eating a Dorito out of a bag and one fell on the ground, and then they did a whole campaign about saving this Dorito. That's funny,
right?
I think, like, I don't know, but I wouldn't say it's the worst Super Bowl ones I've seen. No. But it wasn't like, we're not going to talk about this next week.
No, nothing. The only thing that's going to start trending is people making memes or jokes. That's what trends the most now after Super Bowls.
Yep.
So,
yeah, at least we got Moon Knight out of it. We got a good, I mean, hopefully Jurassic Park doesn't shit the bed again, but we got a good reunion nostalgia hour for that. So
I was thinking of fucking Scream when that happened too. Though, like, they showed the original actors.
Oh,
so you got the stupid, whatever they called it, the...
I
don't remember what they called it. Not the, I'm drawing complete blanks. Like, the restart, the
reboot?
The reboot, whatever it was called, and Scream. The Legacy reboot or something.
Requel or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Wasn't it?
I don't remember what they called it.
Because it was a prequel, but it's a reboot. It's a requel, I thought.
Okay. I don't even remember.
Oh, maybe we forgot it already. We didn't remember. It's not just my memory.
No, not on this one.
I did, real quick on the Dominion one, I forgot to mention that Ellie Sattler is, like, taking over kind of that stuff. She's in the tent and turns around, like, the original founder. What is his fucking name? God, now I'm blanking on the name. What is the
guy with the cane that
yes,
has
what is this?
amber and all that with the mosquito in there?
What's his fucking name?
Oh, fuck.
Sir, like, his real name is, I think, Sir, like, Richard Attenborough.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Fuck, what is his name? Why are we blanking? Well, it's been a long day. Anywho, she turns around kind of like he did in the original. They're like at a site or something, and it's dusk, and she kind of has the outfit on. And then you see her take off the sunglasses to look at something, like they did in the Jeep when they see the big tall dinosaurs for the first time. And
yeah, it seems like they took the kid out of it from the first two. Those two boys.
The two boys?
Yeah.
Were they even in the second one?
I thought they...
No, I thought it was just the girl, remember? I think she's the same
okay.
girl in this third one.
Yeah.
The one that didn't release the gas and kill all the dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and she's the one that is responsible for the mass humanity loss.
Yeah, I don't remember much of the last one because...
Yeah, it's forgettable.
Yeah.
They were selling raptors on the black market, if you recall.
It's one of those, like, how do you really...
With lasers or something, focus. Or...
Like, there's got to be so many dinosaurs that they got from the island because the island burned down. How many did they really save? And all of a sudden now it's a global issue that they can't contain how many ever it is.
That's true.
I don't know.
Anywho, rant on Dominion over. We will see. Hopefully it's good. We have high hopes again. But yeah, that was the Super Bowl 2022, baby.
Yeah,
or
56.
2021, but in 2022. Yeah.
And with that, back to the show.
See you on the other side, bitches. All right.
What a game. What a game.
Whoa,
oh my
I tell
gosh.
Ya. Congratulations to the team that won.
Yeah, they did phenomenal when they caught the ball.
Oh, yeah, that halftime act with Eminem and Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Super cool.
It was.
Super
and that
cool.
guest appearance.
Oh, yeah, that special guest appearance.
I don't know their name, but you do, Todd.
I'll just know is they had a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, shit. We're going back to that scandal. Oh, God. Janet Jackson came back.
She came out and just pulled out her titty. Said, fuck you this time. This time it's on me. And not on JT.
Even though she got shit for that more than JT.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Which is...
Sexism.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, so what are the themes we're going to go over this week then?
So the themes we are going over are emergency rooms.
Why are you laughing, Nate?
Because we fucked up.
we guys, we said the wrong three themes the first time. This is a retraction, so if it sounds edited weird, hopefully it doesn't because I'm an expert. It's because we fucked up. Okay, so what are they? They're emergency rooms?
We got emergency rooms, Robin Williams.
Sure do.
And Peter Pan syndrome.
We sure do. And you've never heard of Peter Pan syndrome? Is that what you said the first time around?
It is, yes.
Okay, yeah. So hopefully, if you didn't know Peter Pan syndrome, it's a very real thing, and we're going to be talking about it. You will get to know it very quickly here.
Yeah.
Don't want to ever grow up type of thing, so it's not medically diagnosed, but we'll get into that a little bit later. And real quick, just to kind of take a different, tone to this, just a little bit more of a serious kind of down-to-earth one. As you know, or at least, we hope you do, it is Black History Month. And we just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge that fact because even we, Nate and I, recognize how insular we are as two white guys. How in terms of experience and diversity, even like the breadth of the movies we watch, it's very much like white savior shit and things like that.
Yep.
And even the television show, so there's not a lot of representation that we grew up with. But the mediums we love have historically been, nominated by... or dominated, I should say, and nominated Caucasian actors and voice actors and the storylines, and the list goes on endlessly. Mm-hmm. So, while we're in no position to talk, with any authority on the subject of Black History Month, we did want to take a moment to use our platform to share a little bit of information about this important part of world history.
Oh, yeah.
So you want me to kind of go through just a little bit of what I read through online?
Yeah, let's go. Let's hear it.
Yeah, and so I went to history.com, so hopefully that is a legitimate source. This isn't our live journal and all that crap. Black History Month is an annual celebration of achievements by African Americans and a time for recognizing their central role in U.S. history. Also known as African American History Month, the event grew out of Negro History Week, the brainchild of noted historian Carter G. Woodson and other prominent African Americans. Since 1976, every U.S. president has officially designated the month of February as Black History Month. And you can actually look that up on the White House page. Like, there's a full declaration. Like, every time it's like re-announced that this month is officially Black History Month. So I didn't know that they did that every single time.
That's cool.
Other countries around the world do celebrate, including Canada and the United Kingdom, devoting a month to celebrating Black history. And so I kind of wanted to pull out kind of a fact maybe people didn't know about that. And so I went to NPR and I saw that they had an episode about Abraham Galloway, who was an important Black figure during the Civil War. So I've got a little information about Abraham. So Abraham H. Galloway, born February 8th, 1837 through September 1st, 1870, was an American politician who served as a Republican state senator in North Carolina. And at this time, Republicans were Democrats, Democrats were Republicans. So just keep in mind, everybody. Okay. He was a former slave who played an important role in supporting the Union Army's success in North Carolina. In 1857, at the age of 20, Galloway was able to escape from slavery alongside a fellow slave, Richard Eden. A sympathetic ship captain agreed to hide Galloway and Eden below the deck among barrels of turpentine, tar, and rosin. So, like, they were always shipping these back and forth. And a lot of people would light them on fire to smoke people out smuggling it. But this time, it didn't happen, so they were able to get there safely.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. In May 1864, Galloway was part of a delegation of 5 Black leaders who met with Abraham Lincoln and urged him to advocate for suffrage for African Americans. And it says that he did not follow racial customs, refusing to set aside to let white men pass him on the street or to allow white customers to make purchases ahead of him in shops. He openly carried a pistol. So this guy's not fucking around. Like, this is way ahead of, his time. And although illiterate, what's that?
He's a badass.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Although illiterate, Galloway was a naturally gifted orator. In his speeches to Black audiences, he employed sarcasm and irony when ridiculing whites. And that just makes me laugh my ass off. Like, that's good. This guy's awesome. It says that the Ku Klux Klan mobilized to keep Black men away from the polls, and in response, Galloway led an informal Black militia. The militia patrolled the streets of Wilmington, armed, and confronted white men suspected of Klan membership. Thank God. On the night of the election, Galloway led several hundred Black men through the streets. The Klan did not appear, because they're fucking pussies. And both white and Black men were able to vote unimpeded. The new Constitution was approved, and Galloway was elected to the state Senate. And it says Galloway died unexpectedly of fever and jaundice on September 1st, 1870. He was only 33 years old at the time and had just been reelected to the Senate. An estimated 6,000 mourners gathered at his funeral.
Wow.
And so there's been a couple books written about him, and that was awesome. I'd never heard of him. So now you have, and I know it's not much, but we just wanted to take a moment to recognize Black History Month and how important it is, and we're always looking to educate ourselves more. So
that's awesome to hear that. So.
Yeah, well, that's a sharp turn from our very sarcastic and immature podcast, but it's important. Right. And now, Nate, let's talk high school reunions.
No.
Fuck! Jesus Christ. Okay, let's talk emergency rooms.
Oh shit.
No.
This is like the fucking...
Guys, it's like we're not doing episode
categories
26.
all over again. How'd you get on T? I don't even fucking know.
Okay. Nate, what do you have on emergency rooms?
I just got some stuff about emergency rooms as far as like some random things maybe you need to know.
Oh, well, we need to know. Okay, I always need to know good emergency room information.
Yeah, like the ER is for emergencies.
What?
Yeah.
Did you know? Oh, I'll get into the top 10 reasons people visit. Yeah. Emergency room might conflict with that.
One of the big things, too, is it's not first come, first serve.
Oh, is it by
It's by severity.
Danger? Okay.
Yeah, I think they have different code levels for whatever emergency it may be.
Gotcha. The person that checks you in is like, based on the computer going, this ain't that bad.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so it's up to them.
Yeah, I feel like that sucks. I mean, obviously, there's probably certain things they look at and they're like, okay, there's blood, there's, certain shit like that.
Right.
But at the same time, I don't know.
It makes sense. I mean, if somebody's rushing in from an ambulance, they're not going to be like, well, this guy...
What if someone's having like a mild heart attack? Like, oh, my
heart attack would be severe.
Well, my left arm hurts, and that's all they're saying. They're not saying anything like it's a mild. It's just they're not thinking anything else other than my left arm hurts.
But the hospital would know that that's associated with a heart attack, right? They'd be like, okay, let's get you checked out right now.
Hopefully, yeah.
Because
hopefully that person does their job and is like, well, what about these other symptoms or anything like that?
That's true. I've only been, knock on wood, here. Hear that? Only been to emergency room like at night or like in the middle of the night. Never like during the day, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you'd hate it during the day.
Probably packed as shit.
Well, there's that, but there's another thing in there as well. Yeah, emergency rooms, they suck though. They're not fun. I've been in twice.
Okay.
Once I don't recall at all.
Okay.
And then the other time, just excruciating pain in my back and my stomach. And so luckily it wasn't busy to where I had to wait a long time.
Were you pregnant?
No. Oh. They thought I had kidney stones.
Oh, but no kidney stones.
No kidney stones.
Just gas?
Yeah, just gas. Like, get this guy the fuck out of here.
Sir, can you just go into the emergency room and fart for a second?
So yeah, not first come, first serve.
Okay.
The other thing is the doctors there are jack of all trades, pretty much. They know
they have to be, yeah.
A little about a lot, if that makes sense.
I kind of want someone to know a lot about a little bit of things.
Well, yeah, but that's when you go to the experts, whether it's a dermatologist, the urologist, or whatever it is that you need worked on.
Okay.
So, yeah, makes sense, though.
Yeah.
And then this is probably why you're glad you never went while I was busy.
Why?
When you think of the waiting room, the emergency room is constantly busy, though. Mm-hmm. There's constantly people there.
Right.
It's just a hotbed for germs.
Well, that's true. Like anytime you go to like a waiting room for a hospital or clinic, it's like, oh no, everybody here's trying to get
certain things like clinics and all that. At least there are hours when they are shut down to where they can get cleaning crews in there.
Oh, that's true.
But when you think of an emergency room, it's 24 hours. It's always open.
Which means they have to have a crew that goes in and cleans.
They do, but I mean, you can't always get everyone out, or someone might be stubborn and not moving. You know,
like just don't sit in the chairs, or don't put your bare hand on the chair and then like touch your face.
Yeah, so you know, it's just.
Oh yeah, I don't know that would creep me out.
Yeah, and then one of the other things, it's not always the best option to go to the ER.
What? Where else would you go?
There is urgent care.
There is urgent care.
If you have that chance, because urgent care costs a lot less.
Yeah.
Granted, they don't have the tools necessarily for everything like the emergency room does.
Right.
But
if it's something you don't need, the emergency room, they can fix it, move you back home, or they can escalate it to the emergency room. Then, of course, you're getting double billed, but at least you know.
Yeah, but at least, you know, because, I mean, emergency, you're looking, it's like $1,200 to $2,000 a visit, and it's ridiculous because, of course, you have your regular visit and all your bills, but then on top of it, you have to also pay the doctor a separate fee that's not lumped in with your visit. So you're getting tacked on twice already for the ER visit.
Yeah.
So if it's something that you think can wait, also ask your actual doctor themselves, because
I guess that's the reason I mean, at that point, usually go to those things because you can't get in contact with your doctor because it's after hours. Mm-hmm. Usually you're only going to those places because there's no other option.
Yeah. So it's one of those things like if you think it can wait, then that, or maybe just don't withhold that information from your doctor if it's been happening for a while.
Right.
Then again, I am no expert by any means.
No. Please contact your doctor or call. You can always call and find out.
Yeah. If there's any real medical issues, like you got some humps going on, send it to Todd. He can look that for you.
I don't want to look at your lumps. Only your lovely lady lumps. as Fergie said?
Yeah. Fergie.
Yeah. Don't send me your tits. Okay. Well, I have some CDC facts. I know the CDC has come out recently with some pay for information. But I think the emergency room, no one's paying them off to give these facts. So
yeah,
number of visits per year is 130 million.
Oh shit! Yeah.
That is this is all U.S. data. A number of injury related visits are only 35 out of that 130. So you've got like, I think I need to go in, but maybe I just need to fart.
It was not a fart, by the way, everyone. I just want to point that out for the record. It was not a fart.
Number of emergency department visits resulting in admission to critical care units is 2.3 million. So way less than that actually needs to be escalated. The percent of visits that are resulting in hospital admission then, like full-time stay, is 12.4%. So
that's a decent number still. Like,
yeah, it is a lot when you compare it to the 130 million.
It's
but
not
it's
as
still,
low as you like. I feel like 5%.
Right, I was going to say 5 is probably good. Now here, percent of visits with patient being seen in fewer than 15 minutes. What percent do you think that is?
I'm going to go with like 60%.
43.5.
Damn. So I just should have gone the other way.
Yeah, I've waited so long in the emergency room before.
Yeah.
And it's so like, and sometimes it is like slow as shit, and you're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What are they smoking out back? What the fuck's going on here? You can see them all chatting over there. They're all, I mean, everybody's real hyper at the nurse and everything. They're all hyped up and talking, and it's very animated. And the last one here for the CDC is percent of visits resulting in transfer to a different, and this is a psychiatric or other hospital, is 2.3%.
All right.
So that's still decent. But imagine going in for like, oh, I'm Nate and I need to fart. And they're like, you need to go to a psychiatric hospital.
Get the coat or whatever.
The straight jacket.
Yeah.
Put you in a padded room. God, can you imagine just being like, I need to go in the ER for my health. Oh, by the way, you're going to go and get strapped into a bed and get force-fed some medicine. Does that still exist?
I don't know. But, I mean, it's just one of those things in general. Like, a lot of those thoughts.
Well, if we ever do, like, Shutter Island or something, we'll have to talk about, like, psychiatric hospitals and stuff.
But, yeah, that stuff in general is just kind of weird to think of. Like, because also you have people when they go in for surgery. You know, they got to put you under. But it's like,
yep.
We're going to wake up. Is it going to be a different year? What's going on?
Oh, God. Like, you went into a coma?
Yeah.
Man, when I was younger, because now it's like, if I went into a coma, I'd wake up and I'd be old enough to be like, God damn it. But like when I was younger, it's like, if I was 22 and I went into a coma and woke up at like 26, man, the story, right? Like, you're like, I ignored all those 4 years. And people, like, you wake up and you're probably in like your room's all decked out because like they make it a long-term stay one. And I mean, granted, people are paying a lot of money to keep you there, but yeah, what a story. Would you wake up? So you wake up and you're like leg atrophy, right? Like you would just fall out of bed, like because you wouldn't be used to. Yeah. Because I think the nurses do come in and like move your legs and stuff to keep them from your muscles from going to waste. Yeah. But yeah, wake up with a beard and everything. Do they shave you?
I guess it depends on maybe the loved ones there. Maybe they, I
could looking a little scruffy. Can you shave?
Yeah. I can imagine like a loved one just sitting there, just shaved them, nicked an artery.
Right.
Shouldn't have.
It's always Jesus. Just walks out of the room backwards.
He must have picked it up on his own. He's in a coma.
I think he woke up and scratched himself, guys. That's amazing. Yeah, it's always like a love story. Like when you're like, oh, if I woke up, my loved one, that person that really cared about me, well, they were there every day by your side. And you're like, what? Wow.
So if you woke up from a coma, would you want to wake up with a haircut being done to you, or would you just want to wake up however it was?
Wake up shaggy.
Let's say it's that 4 years. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'd be kind of fun because it's like, it sucks to maintain hair and stuff that long. So to wake up and not have dealt with it the whole time and just have it that long would be pretty fun for a few days. Yeah. And you could get out there and just be a ghost, man. Yeah. You're like, I don't recognize that fucking person.
Oh, man. That'd be weird. Yeah.
Well, anyway, comas aside, don't go to the ER and wake up in a coma. Sorry. Nate, what do you think the top 10 reasons are for going to the ER, according to Beaumont Emergency Hospital?
I feel like stitches. Like, you talking like that? Like,
well, yeah. What do you think people are most likely going in for?
Probably stitches.
Well, that's number 5 on the list. That's contusions and cuts. Okay. Which I've been in for twice to the emergency room.
I've been in a lot of times for it.
You said you've only gone to the emergency room twice.
I guess not. I forgot as a kid. I don't know. Did I go? I don't even remember that. I've had stitches and staples in the head different times. I've had stitches in my left knee. I've had stitches in my thumb.
I've had stitches in my thumb, too.
Yeah, I've had stitches.
Not as bad as yours. Yours is
on my forehead, I want to say.
Hell of an injury.
Yeah, so there's been a few times I've gone through it.
Yeah, when I got mine, I went in for, when I was getting a glass out of a cabinet, and it like fell towards the counter, and I went to grab it, but the second I grabbed it, it hit the counter, and so it shattered and went right into my thumb. And we had just got done with cooking a nice big dinner. We were plating it up. I was just getting the glasses for dinner, and I was like, well, we're going to have to eat that up later because we got to go to the emergency room and stitch this shit up. And then I mentioned the other one where I was at Ben Folds concert and hit my chin and
ruined a good meal, Todd.
I did. I still remember the look of that meal. I was like, oh, it was so fresh and steamy still. Whatever. Okay, what about what else do you think is up on this list?
Broken bones.
Broken bones are actually number 7.
Wow.
Yeah, and sprains. It includes sprains as well.
See, that's all I could think of, like emergency rooms. I don't honestly know what other things there could be because that's all I would be going. I feel
which you like personal experience. Okay, well, so then I'll go through them. Okay, so number 10, chest pains.
Okay.
So, which is weird that it's not higher up, honestly. 9 is abdominal pains.
Okay. Yep.
Which I almost went in once for abdominal pains.
That would be me, I guess, one time.
Yep. And then 8 is toothaches above those.
Really?
Toothaches.
Okay.
I would always just schedule something with the dentist.
Yeah.
They take emergency visits sometimes. Like, that's not that hard to get in for, like, an emergency look at. Then, 7 broken bones. 6 is upper respiratory infections. So, colds and flu and stuff. You would think that'd be much higher up.
Urgent care.
Right.
Yeah.
Depending, I guess, on, I don't know, because how severe would it be?
Like, it's got to be pretty severe, because, like, then you're going at the middle of the night, or that's one of those where they're like, emergency room, that's where I'm going to go, rather than knowing, like, hey, you can go to the urgent care for this, because, like, I feel like that's something they could take care of there.
That's true. Number 5, again, contusions and cuts. Number 4 is back pain. So you kind of had a mix of those.
Yeah.
I've had severe back pain in my life. I've never gone in for that one. There's times where I was like, I got on the ground to, like, stretch it out and do one thing, and I was like, I can't get off the floor. I don't know. I live alone. Am I gonna die here? Maybe I just die here.
All right. Okay. Mental note. Get Todd a life alert for gift.
I should get a life alert. Nate, I've fallen and I can't get up. That's what it reads out to you. Oh no. Number 3 is skin infections.
Okay.
So I guess if a rash popped up really suddenly and it was burning, you'd be like, I need to go get medicine on this quick.
See, now I'm thinking like maybe one of the other ones might be burns.
Nope.
That's not okay.
That might include skin infections or something in there. Number 2, foreign objects in the body. Number 2.
I guess that makes sense.
Number 2.
Todd's laughing because he's got a story about this. Go on.
I do not. Well, I mean, I do have a few horror stories I'm going to read here. And then number 1, the most common ER visit is due to fucking headaches.
Really?
Headaches.
Wow.
I guess migraines can get pretty fucking bad to where you don't know what you're supposed to do.
I guess I've had a migraine where I've had to go in for like a shot, but I've never...
Like you went into the normal doctor for a shot, just scheduled one, or you went in for the emergency room?
I don't honestly remember.
So probably emergency room.
So I don't think, because it was here like in town, like there wasn't a hospital, so it might have been an urgent care or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, it was, my mom came home and like I was on the floor, just, not good.
No. And the only other time I went to like a hospital. Why didn't I even go to the hospital? I just went for my broken wrist. I went to just a normal doctor here in town as well.
Yeah, just going in limp wrist.
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't have to do like you have to break it again sometimes.
Oh, man.
That's the worst.
That sounds, painful. Heals incorrectly or something like that.
Right. I never went in for the car crash I was in. Probably should have, maybe. Maybe that probably explained a lot of my back pain. But it wasn't like I'm about to die here or something.
Yeah.
So I then went to mink.com, MINQ.com. I don't know what the hell that means, but it was a lot of from actual nurses giving their story. So I didn't do the Reddit train with this one. So I've got 3 of them.
Okay.
Number 1, and you tell me, you react to these ones. One night, one of my teachers was in the ER, I think one of like their superiors, and this lady comes in complaining of leg pains. Now, she had a cast on the leg for it had been broken, so they decided to cut off the cast. Turns out the leg had broke.
He's baffled by the story himself, and he's reading again.
Because these are people actually typing them out, you know? So they decided to cut off the cast. Turns out the lady had broken her leg almost a year before, and the cast was still on. Taking the cast off, they saw exposed bone. This whole time.
Oh, fuck.
God, it doesn't say where they had to amputate, that they didn't move on too much further from that.
Well, I mean, okay, so it was broken before.
A year ago, and then I bet it like broke early on and she just had exposed bone for a long time. Or it was so weak because it gets so moist and like gross in there.
Yeah. Ah, shit. Well, fuck, that sucks. Yeah.
Number 2, I'm not a nurse, but I was a CNA and telemetry technician for many years. I floated from my quote-unquote home unit of medical neurology to the ER at least once or twice a month when they were short-staffed. We had a man drive himself to the hospital because he was having delusions and decided it would be a good idea to cut off his own member.
When you say member...
Dick.
Okay.
His whole shaft.
I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page.
Oh, yeah. Well, you'll figure... the next context clue should tell you. Okay. According to him, after said removal, he regretted the decision. To remedy the problem, he stuck a pencil through the severed member, stuck it back on the stump, and attempted to superglue the whole thing back together. He tried for a while, and then when it didn't work, drove on over to the ER. He said that God told him that if he completed this act as a sacrifice, he would stop global warming.
So this is where the term pencil dick comes from.
God. Or he took it to heart. I've heard of pencil dick. Is that something I can do?
Right?
You think it was a number 2 or one of those short little mini golf pencils?
Maybe he was thinking it was mechanical. That way he could...
Oh, geez, that's true. Who has number 2 pencils just around the helm?
I feel like it's
this
rare.
Guy.
I mean, you know, it's okay. It's good to have those pencils, though.
Yeah, apparently, I think it said later, I didn't write this down, but I read that he later attacked one of the nurses and had to be arrested. So this guy was full-on crazy.
You think if he had a pen to sign his medical forms, he could have used that same pen?
Check this out, puts his hands behind his back. That would look like my signature. It's so sloppy. Like I'm writing with my dick. All right, so in this last one now, tell me where you think this is a lie by the person that came in, not the person reporting it. Number 3, recently we had a gentleman come into the ER with the initial complaint of quote-unquote deep sleep concern. At triage, he started off by emphasizing that he sleeps incredibly deeply. When we pressed further, the patient said that he had left some Q-tips out on his bed. While in his deep sleep and rolling around in bed, somehow multiple Q-tips ended up lodged in his urethra. Yeah, just accidentally, right? I'm not talking 1 or 2 either. There were 11 non-lubricated tips in total. It took a few hours before we pulled them all out. Yeah, he just rolled around in bed and 11 got shoved up his pee hole. Like, that's...
That guy's lying. He's fucking lying. I'm sorry, that's bullshit.
You'd have to also... everybody turn off the pod. That is... you'd have to be hard for that to even work in the first place of rolling around aimlessly, right? Because like a loose floppy dick ain't... Even in his bad lie, it still doesn't make sense.
With the cotton still on it?
Oh yeah, non-lubricated Q-tips.
Well, I wasn't sure if you like picked the cotton off.
Oh, I don't know, just said... He left a bunch of Q-tips in his bed.
Sorry. Well, actually, he was sleeping. My bad. So, yeah, he didn't pick the cotton off.
He didn't pick the cotton. No, he just rolled in and got it shoved up his pee hole.
Oh, man. I'm sure that's a lot of ER stories. Is like the crazy shit that people have like, yeah, this sounds kinky.
Oh, yeah. That was the number 2 foreign objects, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how that got. I fell and it just went up my ass.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, foreign objects in body could be impalement too, right, though? Like, oh, I fell on some barbed wire. Or
sure, yeah, I guess that...
Yeah.
I always think of... When they say, like, foreign objects in body, it seems like there's probably a lot more self-inflicted in the body. Like, a stab is probably not a foreign object in the body. That would be a cut, contusion.
Unless that knife is still in. Some people say to keep it in.
Well, yeah, because you don't want it... Because sometimes, you pull it out and it breaks, like, that flow. Like, it lets everything just go, right? Or you make more cuts... by pulling that out.
Too, yeah. You're like, ooh, it's wiggling around. Yeah, wiggle it, loosen it up.
Yeah, you're supposed to leave the stuff in there just in case. Let them deal with it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on emergency rooms for me?
Nope. I'm just going to be thinking of Q-tips and dick the rest of the episode here.
Well, then, how do we transition over to... Well, we know how we transition over to Robin Williams. It's a spoiler alert for 9 months. He's in it, and he is a doctor.
Yeah.
So let's go right into Robin Williams, the late and great. He would appreciate us talking about dick humor and then going into this.
Yeah. 2014.
Yep.
But I figure it's kind of nice that we can talk about it rather than like an actor that's still going on.
Right.
I feel like it's a good time to recognize him. If you haven't, like, check him out. He's done
shit ton,
of great work between movies, TV, and even his stand-up that he has.
Yep. He did Robin McLaurin Williams, born July 21st, 1951 through August 11th, 2014. He did 71 films, 35 television appearances, like as a guest or like a full role, 2 video games, and many stand-up performances. So the dude, I mean, we don't even, Robin Williams, and I hope you do. Maybe if you're younger, go and appreciate this man.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's one of those, like, if you're like, I don't know who that is, you'll see something like, oh, okay, I do know who that is.
Right.
But yeah, he got to start actually being a mime in New York City.
Really? I didn't read that at all.
So it's kind of crazy to like see like that's how he started off. And when you hear those stories, like it's not just like someone you knew, it's just someone like, I don't know how you see like the talent. Someone's like, I like that guy. He's good. Right. Let's get him in for more. He's got
the facial expressions, the physical comedy, and obviously that carried over through all of his work.
Oh, yeah.
And inspired people like Jim Carrey and them to take on that kind of approach with that larger than life personality.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the other thing too is he played the genie in Aladdin.
Yep.
And that role was written specifically for him. Like to have someone like go into a movie and write a role specifically for you, like Nick Nolte in Warrior, how we talked earlier.
Right.
To have someone like, no, this is the person we want. This is who we need to play this role, so we're going to write it for him.
That's how you know you're iconic.
That's got to be an incredible feeling.
Yeah.
Just having that.
Like you're special. You're the creative. Other creatives are using you as inspiration. Like that's pretty big.
And he's also the one that kind of started the trend of using more than just the voice actors for some of the animated roles.
It's true.
Granted, I still
gone a little too far now.
Yeah,
but.
So I don't blame Robin Williams for Chris Pratt being Mario.
Hey, I don't blame Robin Williams. I blame shitty studio execs.
Yeah. And whoever his manager's good on him because he's got a hell of a manager to get at.
I mean, he started out very much like, I mean, he kind of went back and forth. He had some serious ones and he went in that late, like, or that 90s, early 2000s, really strong comedy and then went back to more darker ones.
Yeah.
So, like, I remember watching 1 Hour Photo and damn, that thing is fucking, he's way different in that. And What Dreams May Come, which was really good. I think that's really worth watching. But, like, what was your personal experience with him? What was the first movie you remember seeing him in?
For me, first one was Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay. That makes sense because you were about that age when it,
Yeah.
I remember seeing Hook and being like, okay. Then he was the voice of the Bat in Fern Gully. And then, of course, Aladdin, he was the genie. And then it became 9 Months and Mrs. Doubtfire. And then Jumanji is, I think, what really solidified him as, like, I love his work in and outside of comedy. Because that kind of ran the line.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was a dark comedy. So, yeah, it definitely.
He wasn't cracking jokes the whole time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a great role. And it's funny, too, in high school, he was voted least likely to succeed.
That's always the case,
look
right?
Look at him, how much shit he has under his belt. He said 71
films.
71 films, so
yep,
insane. And then Mork and Mindy was the other big TV show that he starred in. Where he was the alien.
Yep.
And that was a spin-off, wasn't it?
I believe from Perfect Strangers. I think it was a spin-off.
Yeah, so I mean, that's also another thing to his talent of getting a spin-off show just from another show that he's a part of.
He had such a presence, that they recognized that. We're like, we need to leverage this guy.
Yeah. I feel like it's rare that actually happens nowadays. Like, it happens because media sees the wrong things in the TV shows, like Young Sheldon.
Oh, God. But apparently, isn't that popular now?
Apparently it is. I don't know.
God, I can't do it.
Yeah. I was like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed Big Bang Theory. Never finished it.
I didn't either.
But when I watched it, it was good. Either way, it is what it is.
Like, again, I appreciate his work through Jumanji and stuff, but Dead Poets Society, Good Morning Vietnam.
Yep.
I watch those much later, but again, it's like, oh shit, that's why. Because I mean, his serious roles are really, really good. Like my favorite performances of him, Good Will Hunting.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And Patch Adams, that movie devastated me.
Yeah, I was like, he ad-libbed some of the stuff in Good Will Hunting too, where it wasn't just
like at the bench and stuff.
Yeah. So it's just, God,
that's one of the most iconic scenes. The It's Not Your Fault, and then the whole speech about everything on the bench at the lake. Like, those are iconic scenes in film history now.
Yeah.
Do you remember have you watched any of his stand-up?
I haven't watched it. I've just heard it.
Okay. It is raunchy as fuck. I don't know if he could get... Like, you mentioned if he was about to do Genie now, and they had watched his stand-up, would Disney let him do it after seeing the stand-up? Back in the day, it didn't matter, but now they would be like, oh, I can't have the guy that's... He has a whole thing of putting his hand, or his mouth in between like his elbow and like pretending he's doing cunnilingus, and it's like aggressive and funny.
Oh yeah,
but could he become the genie and Ferngully and everything? Like, could you do that in today's Disney?
It sucks that that's the case now,
right?
Because he can separate the two.
It's one obviously.
Of those things, it comes down to whoever's allowing their kids or whatever to watch this other stuff,
right?
Because comedy is subjective, so that's always the worst thing about it.
True.
Is someone looks at it as like, oh, that's bad. But it's just like, people are laughing. What does it matter?
Yeah, as long as you're not like denigrating an entire, like, you're not supposed to ever punch down. So as long as you're not denigrating anybody, go for it. Have fun, dude. If it's larger than life, I enjoy the hell out of that.
Oh, yeah. No, it's great. But yeah, back to like him being in video games, he was also a gamer himself.
He was, yes.
Yep, he really enjoyed playing a lot of video games. So I think with his wife, he played Zelda.
Which is...
a good game, I guess.
The name of his daughter is named after Zelda.
Oh, all right. I didn't know that. Yeah.
You didn't know that? Yeah,
no.
his daughter is named after the title character of Legend of Zelda. Obviously, it was a family favorite video game series, and he sometimes performed at consumer entertainment trade shows.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah.
Well, that makes sense of why his daughter is named Zelda, because that was the game that his wife and him played together while she was pregnant.
Yep, there you go.
So...
I always liked that little trivia. I knew that one before. I just knew that from general stuff because his daughter is very vocal, like on Twitter and stuff like that, and so that kind of comes about people reference Zelda. It's like that's a very unique name in modern times. Yeah. Zelda, I think, was bigger, like Roaring Twenties, right? You've got those, but to come and name somebody Zelda now, you have to be aware of the video game context.
Yeah. So, and then also another thing is he befriended a gorilla.
What?
Yeah, Coco.
Coco from what?
It's just.
Was he in a movie?
The San Francisco Zoo. This is where he found
a movie with a.
So Coco was famous for knowing many American Sign Language signs, and he was said to have recognized Robin in person after watching his movies.
That's amazing.
So I mean, that's pretty awesome though. Like
I do remember Coco, the gorilla.
Yeah, to have that kind of a bond. Like Robin Williams seems like the guy to just have fun hanging out with an animal. Even
a gorilla would notice like. That Robin Williams is such a big presence, and like you'd be like, oh, you remember that person on a screen. Like other things could probably come and go, other actors, but you're gonna be like, oh, that's the funny guy. That's larger than life. That's animated, running around doing all this stuff. The voices,
iconic. Oh, his voices are so great. On top of it, like some of his
hello, his Doubtfire voice is fantastic.
Just a great guy.
Yeah, He received 4 Academy Award nominations, including 3 consecutive nominations for its performances in Good Morning Vietnam, Dead Poets Society, and The Fisher King, which I need to add. I've always heard of The Fisher King, and I've never watched it.
Yeah.
But this has re-inspired me to put it on closer to the top of my list to watch, because I always wanted to see it. It has Jeff Bridges in it as well.
Okay.
It's from 1991. He received the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in Gus Van Sant's Good Will Hunting. Mm-hmm. He also won 6 Golden Globe Awards, including Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy for Good Morning Vietnam, The Fisher King, and Mrs. Doubtfire. So again, Fisher King, baby. And then along with a special Golden Globe Award for vocal work in Aladdin. Then he did get the Cecil B. DeMille Award in 2005. So before he passed, he got that award, which is super great, where they honor your lifetime of work.
Yeah, I mean, it shows.
Yep.
So that's awesome.
There's so much to say about him, but it just go and start with some of those earlier ones. Start with a Doubt. I mean, Doubtfire is an easy one to like. That's Robin Williams, and then to get his serious work in there. Patch Adams is super good. Good Will Hunting, and we're just saying the same ones, but he's got out of 71.
Oh yeah,
there's over half of them are fantastic.
Well, even you said Hook. That's a great one to watch. Like a good reenactment of just Peter Pan. And how it's done.
Right. And then he's a father figure in that one, which is weird to see, but nobody else could have pulled that off than him.
No. So to Robin Williams here.
Cheers to Robin Williams. We should have had beers.
I know.
We're going to get a beer after this.
I was going to say, speaking of Hook and Peter Pan and all that and Robin Williams.
We're talking about the Peter Pan syndrome.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoop, whoop. Theme 3, baby. We're already there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter Pan syndrome. So you had never heard of this before, but it comes from a Dr. Dan Kiley's 1983 book called Peter Pan Syndrome, Men Who Have Never Grown Up. So this was a long time ago, but it was based off of the character Peter Pan, who's never going to grow up. He's always going to be a kid. He doesn't want to join the real world.
Well, he doesn't never grow up. It's just when you're in Neverland, you don't grow up, okay?
Only in Hook did he grow up. Only in Hook. He's always a kid, and that's the whole thing about everything else. But, in Peter Pan syndrome, even though it's, a boy, Peter Pan, it can affect any gender or culture. Mm-hmm. What did you, I've got some stuff on here, but what did you learn about it since you were learning from the first time?
So it was just like the different things that kind of come with
Peter
Pan
I've got those
syndrome.
Too. Yep.
So you have being adventurous, carefree attitude, undetermined life and career goals, low emotional maturity, spontaneous or impulsive behavior.
Yep. Yeah, it's not looked as a good thing.
No, at first, adventurous. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah. Carefree attitude. Yeah, it's nice to be a little carefree, but then it goes into more of the stuff of not having standards or,
It's like stunted. It's Arrested Development. It's stunted growth, but it's also paired with things that you want. You want like a bit of both. You want a little Peter Pan syndrome because I mean, shit, I'm in my 30s, as we say, and I still feel like that energy of like when I'm in my early 20s. Like I don't feel any different, even though time passes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go off and do X Games and shit. But
sure, you could.
I know I could. Well, I could. I wouldn't survive it, but I could do it. But yeah, I think you need to keep some of that wonder, because otherwise it's like, well, who's like, oh, well, I'm 30, I should be an adult, and now it's for the youth, and I'm just going to retire until I die. Like, fuck that.
Are you kidding me? We're sitting in a room that has comics.
That's true.
It has a bunch of like toys. It has old video game consoles.
Hell yeah, it does.
There's just a bunch of...
We started a podcast in our 30s.
Yeah.
Which maybe might not be rare in today's term. But, usually...
That's an achievement, all right? We're going to get a plaque. We're going to put that on the wall. Here we go.
Woohoo! What else you got for this one?
So then it kind of goes more like behaviors, like blaming, emotional outbursts, employment challenges, difficulty managing finances, procrastination. So like think of that as like either, oh, this looks great to buy. Yeah, I got this other bill, like this medical bill from the emergency room I went to, but this fucking toy looks badass.
That's true, there's a bit of a Peter Pan syndrome in another movie we're going to watch for next week.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that. But yeah, and I know they did mention, they blame others and stuff. That's there's been some objection to whether that's part of it or if that's a different type of personality, just kind of coincides sometimes, and that's narcissism, because it is not narcissism, Peter Pan syndrome. Because with narcissism, devaluation of others and a lack of empathy tends to come along with it. Mm-hmm. But that's more of like a personal issue when it comes to Peter Pan syndrome. It's not projected onto others. They kind of get wrapped into your life, which can be the issue. So it's like a lot of the articles I read were like how to deal with somebody if your partner has Peter Pan syndrome. It was all like relationship advice, because they say like at home, here's some signs you might have somebody that has this. We'll call it PPS. And their dishes might pile up in the sink. They might avoid doing laundry until they have nothing clean to wear. You might find yourself regularly helping out with chores just to get their home a little more habitable. They may let you plan all the activities and make the big decisions. They may prefer to live for today and show little interest in making long-term plans. I definitely do that one, where I don't know if it's like a mental hang-up for like jinxing type stuff, but like I don't like to make plans far ahead because it usually gets shit on. So I usually... Yeah.
You don't want to get your hopes up for or anything like that.
If I'm like, I'm going to do this, it won't happen.
Yeah.
Or like Disney World. We were supposed to go to Disney World a long time ago.
And then COVID hit.
Yep, right at the right fucking time. I forgot about that. Thanks for bringing it back up.
But no, it's one of those where it's like you're saying earlier, everyone has a little bit of Peter Pan syndrome in them, because like, yeah, these are things that might attribute to who you are. Like there are things, but at the same time, it's got to be all of it pretty much is what's hidden, not just these one or two things. So if you're listening and you're like, oh my gosh, I totally do that. Don't just think, oh shit, I'm in Peter Pan syndrome.
And some of these things might pop up every now and then, but if it's like defining every moment, then you've got a problem. So like they also do like showing signs of emotional unavailability, like such as not wanting to label or define relationships. So that one doesn't hit me because like I was married. Like I defined a relationship, I went, committed, all that stuff. They spend money unwisely, like you said, and consistently avoid addressing relationship issues in productive ways. So it's like, it'll work itself out. And then at work, so that was at home. At work, they have a pattern of job loss due to lack of effort, tardiness, or skipping work. That's totally stunted growth. Like if you're doing that, you're not ready for an adult. Yeah. They make little real effort to find the job when they don't, which is like, dude, you're just leeching off other people at that point, I would assume. They'll leave jobs when they feel bored, stressed, or even challenged. They only take part-time work. They won't pursue promotional opportunities. And they move from field to field without spending time developing any skills in particular.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. That it's one of those things like, luckily, I don't think I know anyone that has it, unless like I just never know someone on like a personal level.
He just winked and pointed at me. No! I never want to grow up. I don't be a Toys R Us kid.
But I can't imagine like knowing someone like that, because
it would be annoying at this age.
It really would.
We're all Peter Pan syndrome in our early 20s. Let's be honest. And we should be.
Yeah.
I mean, you're jumping around. You're getting different skills. You may not care about your job. You're going to find another one. You're still young. There's still time. 30s now, like the new 20s or whatever they say. But at this point, I need to pay my rent and shit. So it's like I don't have the ability to not do
there's those responsibilities. Yeah, there's always that thought of like, okay, I need to get this done before I do this.
Yep.
And it sucks, but...
It sucks. Well... It sucks so much. Heimdall nearly threw up on the carpet.
Yep, he's like, I don't like it either. I don't want to grow up.
Heimdall, yeah, our puppies never have to grow up. They shouldn't have to.
He's not going to.
That's right. You'll always be a little puppy.
Yeah.
Little puppy.
But yeah, no, it's one of those choices. Like, it comes down obviously at times to the parents too, of like how they raise their child.
Did you read about that?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's one of those things that kind of nurture into that.
It sucks because they blame it a lot on the parents. It's multiple parties are at fault, but yeah, it says it starts with parenting.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it kind of starts, but at the same time, it still comes down to the individual. Mm-hmm. So,
well, if you're only hanging out with your parents, like, I mean, at a certain point, you're not going to be around them, or you have other friends and stuff, like you have coworkers, like, you would realize there's more to life than being that stunted person because everybody else has moved on.
Yeah.
And it sucks because there's always that moment in your life when all your friends, like, they start having kids and getting married and moving away, and you're like, oh, shit, that means life has started.
Yeah.
Like, life is legit started. Now, we're not all hanging out in the same house partying.
Do you think Peter Pan syndrome at times, too, is like, oh, since those people are growing up and all that, you start hanging out with younger people?
Nate, just because you're in your 30s does not mean I started hanging out with you way longer ago. How dare you? A lot of my friends my age, yeah, I mean they've moved out of state, or they've moved to different cities. They have the families and children, so it's like we're not just like hanging out all the time on the weekends or whatever like that. We'll see each other and do some things every now and then. But yeah, I mean, through work, I think is where I got a lot of my friend group. And
yeah, when you think about it too, though, like the whole age thing, that's not necessarily anything with Peter Pan syndrome, because you can be a friend with someone that's older or younger. It doesn't matter,
right?
So
yeah, and I mean, shit, there's people that, I mean, that's kind of like a midlife crisis, right? Men and women in their 50s, 60s are probably still going into Peter Pan syndrome. It's like, you got to chill.
Let's go to the bar, guys. Let's get fucking wasted, get drunk. I mean, if you do that every now and then, fine, like not always get drunk, but just like, oh, let's go have a good time at the bar or whatever.
Right.
That's okay. But if you're like, guys, it's the weekend. No, it's Tuesday, Terry. Guys.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Jesus. We got donuts this morning.
We did.
Yeah, super good. Foco Doco. Shout out.
Mm-hmm.
And driving there, I saw the old pawn shop is turned into, it's a
smoke shop.
It's called Lit's Super Smoke Shop.
I noticed that today too. As I was driving by, I was like, that was a pawn shop, wasn't it?
And I rolled my eyes immediately and went, Lit's is your target audience people that are still alive in the early 90s? Like, Johnny from high school, bro. Like, oh man, like, I'm going to go to Lit's Super Smoke Shop, bro. And you're like, if that's still your clientele, guess what? They're fucking broke. They don't have any money. Can I get like a 20 so I go buy some
there?
pot?
Oh man, I got this rad hoodie.
I got this hoodie, man. Like, you can't just spot me for like one time. I'm good for it.
Lit's Super Smoke Shop. We deal with barter.
Jeez, Lit's, it's just so stereotypical. Like, it's so like, I don't know. It feels very, not to put you guys on blast, Lit's, in case the owner's like, I just wanted to listen to this podcast randomly. But like, that's just it's a different era.
Yeah.
Now these days, it's like all the dispensaries and stuff. Like, it's all almost like a professional market now, right?
Oh yeah.
It's all done with like super.
It's a business.
Yeah, I mean, it's all professional and everything. It's not like a super smoke shop called Lit's.
No.
Man. Like, I laughed at that. I was like, wow,
yeah,
I can just picture the clientele. But anywho, speaking of Peter Pan syndrome, those are them guys. PPS.
Oh yeah.
There is also. Did you read about Wendy syndrome?
I did see a little bit in here, yes.
Yeah, it says the original author, when Kiley focused his research on males, he did identify a counterpart in females known as Wendy syndrome in reference to Peter Pan's female companion. Much like in the story, females in this role often enable the Peter Pan in their lives, often without realizing it. They might do this by making decisions for them, tidying up their messes, and offering one-sided emotional support.
All right. Well, first off, that's good that you read that, because I was thinking to myself, did we read the same article? Because I got mine Psych Central.
Oh, I did not read. This was from, what was mine from? Healthline.com.
Okay, yeah, because I was sitting there, I was like, what if it's the same thing we got and we're just going for it? But no, actually, it's two different articles, which leads me to the point of Peter Pan syndrome. It's not like an actual diagnosis or anything like that.
Right, they say it's not a legit
But at the same time, like, a lot of these sites are coming up with the same information.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's one of those where, like, what is that? The psych, it's got like a name. The big book of psychological
mishaps.
No, like diagnosis, like it's always updated. God, I had to learn about this book multiple semesters in college. I totally forgot about it.
So it's like a dictionary or thesaurus,
Yeah,
but all for
and they
psychological.
update, like now we recognize this as an actual illness or a psychiatric disability. Like they'll start recognizing it.
I can't imagine updating that book.
That's
got to be like
big read.
It's got to be like its own illness in itself, dealing with that book.
That's like in the accreditations at the back. Well, and this guy now has the whatever book disease. And they to finish off, I don't know if there's anything more you had on Peter Pan syndrome, the PPS.
Nope.
It does say on some of the research, one performed by Georgetown University, that technological and structural changes in the American economy have made for a more jarring transition between adolescence and early adulthood. So it's much easier to be a Peter Pan syndrome person this day and age because lower wages and fewer opportunities to get ahead are like the state of the fucking union. We know that.
Yeah.
You can stall and have low motivation to pursue a career because you don't feel as enthusiastic about it. There's not going to be money involved with that as much. Tuition rates for college have outpaced inflation. We know that. There's financial stress and anxiety, which some people attempt to manage by avoiding all that responsibility altogether.
Yeah.
So I get it. Like some of the societal changes have stunted a lot of people, more people than ever living at home with their parents and doing all this stuff. It's harder to get out of that routine.
Yep.
When you don't see like a future to it.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Because the goddamn boomers ruined fucking everything. Fuckers.
Todd hates the boomers.
Fuck you, boomers.
So
I know a lot of good boomer dogs.
Yeah.
Named Boomer.
Oh, yeah.
But as for the human boomers. Yeah.
So that's good to know. Now I know, like, it's nice to know about Peter Pan syndrome. It's not a guy in green tights going to fight.
Well, I mean, it is, but it
okay.
isn't, yeah.
You know,
first the thought, itself, yes.
Oh, the syndrome is, you think you're Peter Pan, so you're in green tights and you're going to fight pirates.
God. That's a different diagnosis. That's the psychological break from reality, yeah. God, what's the name of that fucking book? It's going to bother me. Okay.
All right, well, figure it out one day.
I'll tell you in 9 months.
Oh. Look at that transition.
Boom, boom. We always ruin our transitions by acknowledging that we transition.
Or else the other one would be like, the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Movie? Oh, right.
Yep. So, Nate, what are we talking about now?
We are talking about 1995's
9 months.
All right.
Hell yeah, directed by Christopher Columbus, starring Hugh Grant, Julianne Moore, Tom Arnold, Joan Cusack, Jeff Goldblum, and Robin Williams as Dr. Kozovich.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum was another one that caught me by surprise.
Yes,
I
he's
didn't
so good
expect
in this
him.
one
Yeah.
too. Dude, his little...
It fits him of who he is.
Yeah. You can see his like whole trajectory through his career being like, that's totally a Goldblum, how you would start and move. And it made $138.5 million box office, so it did really good. I do have a reaction about this movie. Remind me at the end to talk about Hugh Grant's reaction to this movie.
Okay.
But the soundtrack was done by Hans Zimmer.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So yeah, big people went into this. It is one of my favorite underrated Robin Williams performances.
Yeah.
He's so good in this. You
want to just get into Robin Williams' performance to start off, or?
Yeah, we'll do the spoiler alert. What would you have about Robin Williams in this role?
It's just so great of him going through and like trying to like, what could be mistaken for this name to this name? Like that was just it was so good, and just him freaking out as a doctor. And like the first time he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll be your doctor," and like he pulls out the chair thing or whatever, and just like the way it folds, you're like, "Oh fuck that!"
They both grab their stuff, leave, run, and they both just leave, and he just kind of accepts it too, like because he's not upset about it when he goes and brings her purse back because they forgot it.
Yeah.
Again, guys, we're gonna jump all over it. Spoilers through and through. This is not one of our breakdown movies. Yeah. This is a chat.
Yes.
I think we should probably make that clear on some of these.
Yep.
But so I mean, generally. The plot of 9 months, we obviously know, if you've watched it, is Hugh Grant is stunted. He doesn't want to... And I go back and forth on whether he's stunted or he just wants to live his fucking life a little bit more.
Is that because you want to just live your life right now?
I realize, though, again, I'm like Hugh Grant's characters a lot of the time. I was watching this one just like about a boy, and I was like, interesting. Okay.
Well, I mean, okay, to be fair... Go ahead.
No, I was going to say the movie plot is they're not even married. They're not even engaged. Hugh Grant and Julianne Moore. and she gets pregnant, even though they're on protection, and she decides to keep it. He doesn't want to, and it's this confliction of, do I want to be a father?
Yes.
And there's a lot of side characters and romantic comedy stuff that ensues.
To his, like, you know, be on his side here.
Yep.
That fucking family is terrorizing.
They are. It is so. I love them as the parents, but it is a horrible family.
It's one of those things like, at the end of the movie, I'm still like, how the fuck did you come to terms where you could still be friends and talk with these people?
Right.
I could not. The fucking kids were just all over the picnic, eating whatever, just grabbing the shit. And he's like, oh yeah, man, the fucking dad jumps and doesn't say shit. He's just like, yeah, let me try this. Oh yeah, this is whale. What? Okay, cool.
Or something like
that.
Oh my god. Yeah,
fuck those.
They're shitty.
Yeah.
And then he insults them pretty hardcore though at the group dinner or the outside dinner with Jeff Goldblum hosting it. They're at his they're at the family home of Joan Cusack and Jeff Goldblum. They're siblings.
Yep.
And he has this beach house and they all go out there and they accidentally run into the couple, Tom Arnold and Joan Cusack. And yeah, he insults them and then he's like, guys, what a puss. Like there's a lot of quotables in this fucking movie. And then even Tom Arnold, he's so nice though, because he just forgets and he's like, hey man, he's willing to forgive Hugh Grant, who is being a douchebag a lot of the time. Like they're both assholes.
Well, yeah, it's one of those he needs to apologize, but at the same time, he needs to understand, Hugh Grant needs to understand, all right, I can't just always bring this out in the open.
Right.
He needs to, that's something take it as a sidebar conversation or something.
Yeah, because he'll make comments directly at the table when that whole thing happens. And I did like that Jeff Goldblum's character backs him up, and he's like, no, he's like, you guys want to announce that you're having a fifth child? And everybody groaned when they said that.
Yeah,
or fourth child or something. And Jeff Goldblum backs up Samuel, who was Hugh Grant, and it's just it's awkward as fuck because they're just kind of making an announcement. It's like, all right, that's fine. People are going to make that. And then they make it all about themselves. Like, well, don't make it, don't exclude us because we're not having Spawn and whatever. And it's like, okay, you guys are all being assholes about this.
Just a table of assholes.
Yeah, there's assholes and obliviousness, which is the Joan Cusack and Tom Arnold group.
But yeah, it's of course you had Jeff Goldblum's character in the movie, the way he was oh, fuck that, I ditched that girl.
Right.
And it just reassured Hugh Grant, oh yeah, fuck that.
Yep. Yeah, he was the enablement friend that's just he's got the left pierced ear.
Yeah.
Which I tried once in my life. And
same.
Yep. And he's it's right around the time of Jurassic Park, the Ian Malcolm character.
Yeah.
So it's got the longer hair. It's Jeff Goldblum and is I
well,
can't even say peak. He's always at his peak somehow.
Yeah, he still half buttons his shirt. It's not fully buttoned ever. It's just Jeff Goldblum is
he's a Lothario.
That's what he's known for.
So yeah, he has the wife or whatever ex-girlfriend left, and now he's with this one, and they call kids breeders, or the parents that do breeders. It's very disparaging. And Hugh Grant early on when they run into them at the picnic or at the beach, and then the kids run around and hit him with the kite and all that shit. He's like, they should have two separate sides of the beaches. That's all I'm saying. And I was like, damn right they should. Because when I was on my honeymoon, there was two different sides of the resort. You had wooden bracelets that were adults only side, so the families couldn't go to that side. It was this is amazing.
Well, yeah, it's one of those things when you go somewhere to relax, you have those parents that are shits that don't want to do anything about it.
Yep, which is
and that's what's annoying because you as a human being you realize you're not going to yell at these kids. They're not your kids.
Right.
Some people might, but most people aren't going to yell at someone else's kids.
No.
And so it makes it so fucking hard when something like that happens.
Yeah. Your hands are tied.
Yeah.
I guess have to deal with you being shitty parents and thinking your kids are the greatest thing to everybody else's life. Fuck off.
Yeah. That's same with movies as well.
Oh, going to the movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or even how we talked last night, Meow Wolf. It'd be great if they had a time designated for, or a day where it was just 18 and up only. Even not maybe 18 and up, maybe even 25 and up.
You'd have to do 18 and up, right?
You'd have to, just because, but at the same time.
At least that gets rid of all the families.
Yeah, it gets rid of the kids, for sure.
Sorry, I mean, we have a lot of great friends and stuff that have kids.
Yeah.
Family. Guys, that's great for you. It's just a matter of they're not the center of our world. And so there's some great parents that, their kid is very, it's part of the group, but it's not they're going to run around and scream in the middle of a restaurant to everybody, just kind of sits there and ignores it. Oh, that's just my kid. That's just what kids do. Those parents are the worst.
Yeah.
But the parent that's all right, come here, and they take him outside and walk him, and you're like,
oh, yeah.
Walk him, not like a dog, but you know what I mean? talk to them and
Get
stuff.
some fresher.
Yeah.
Clip on your collar.
Yeah, oh, Jesus. Well, I mean, they do have those little backpacks and stuff
those
now.
leashes for kids. Yeah.
But like the parents that actually recognize that you're still a human being in a public place, and these people didn't sign up for that. Those are the good parents versus that's just what kids do.
Yeah.
Which is what Marty and Gail, the Tom Arnold and Joan Cusack characters are.
Yeah. What'd you think of the dinosaur fighting scene?
One of my favorite scenes of all time. I mean, I grew up on this movie, and I always quoted that part. Yeah, Arnie, the dinosaur, they're in their toy shop, and this is Tom Arnold and Hugh Grant kind of walking through, and the two wives or fiance potentially. No, they didn't even get engaged till the end of the fucking movie.
No, they didn't.
But the two women are walking separately, talking nice things about having kids. Tom Arnold is like, I'm gonna have a boy, and he's just grabbing everything off the shelves.
He's like, oh, it's because of the way
she's holding it.
She's holding it, but then also...
True?
I feel like it is at times. I'm
Really?
sure like there's probably numbers that support it a certain way. Like it happens more of the time, but at the same time, it's not 100% accurate. Right. And then the other thing is he's like, oh yeah, the sex positions you could have that, that's going to make sure you do.
Right.
You had 3 daughters. You think you figured it out by now?
Yeah, dude, that whole ongoing thing. Yeah, and what I quoted all the time was that Arnie dinosaur was like, hey, everybody. And he's like, you want to come do this? And then Tom Arnold's like, no, we're good. Thank you. You cheap shit. And he's like, what did you say? No. And Hugh Grant's like, oh, he didn't say anything. He didn't come down. You fat ass pussy. He flips him off.
Yeah, it's like the 3 fingers or whatever of the...
All right, dude. And he turns around and Tom Arnold just starts beating the shit out of him. And then Hugh Grant gets involved. So they're wrestling in the middle of this toy store.
Yep.
And he's like yelling, and Hugh Grant is fighting with him. And he's like, you weak-wristed Nancy boy. And then, is it Hugh Grant runs up and kicks him in the head at the last second and knocks out Arnie and they just leave the shop. I was like, that's so good.
Well, it's just one of those things like, granted, the way the movie's done, it's like, he's not really hurting from any of that, first off. Right. It's like the way the punches are, they're hitting his nose. I'm like, that's all padding.
Yeah, that's all padding. Or like he's grabbing the big tail and just swinging around.
But the fight scene was great.
Yeah, I love that. Speaking of how you hold... how a woman's stomach may present if it's boy or girl.
Okay.
There's also the whole running theme of the cat and how you can't have a cat in the home if you're having a child. Is that still a thing?
That is true to an extent. They shouldn't be handling the litter. Like, they shouldn't be emptying the litter box or anything like that.
Okay, but you can have a cat in the home.
You can have a cat, yeah. It's just, you gotta be, I guess, a little more cautious is the thing.
Right.
So.
That's why I tended to side with Hugh Grant a lot of the stuff in there, because I mean he's wrong in a lot of it, but he's also right in she doesn't take into his needs at all. She doesn't care what he feels whatsoever.
She's definitely not blindsided, but she's just an awestruck of the kid, and that's what she sees, and that's all she sees.
Right.
And so it's a hard position because they have a kid, and it's one of those where like, don't get an abortion.
Right.
But at the same time, like, she's not taking in consideration anything else that, he's talking about throughout the movie.
Yeah, and the way you phrase that sounds weird. You're like, don't get an abortion. They don't get an abortion.
No, they don't.
Do whatever you want to do, guys.
Yeah.
I'm pro. I'm pro everything. So go for it. Yeah, in this one, she's like, when she even has that whole speech with him at the school, right? Because they both kind of teach kids. He's a kid psychiatrist, and she's a ballet
more was going to
teacher.
come out of that.
Right. They never go back to it.
No.
The kid he's teaching is like a little
dad's
shit.
an asshole.
Yeah, you're an asshole. Yeah, my dad's an asshole. She has a whole thing. She's like, you know what? I know it's not right. We're probably not ready. Da 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 da. She gives him all the. She goes, but I still want to have it. And it's like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and she says, how do you feel? And he pauses for like 15 seconds, and I was like, yeah, I feel the same way as you. He was like, obviously that's not true.
Right.
I can tell that. She can tell that. And she's just like, oh, thank goodness. Yay, we're going to be a family. And it's like, dude, she does not care whatsoever what he feels about this. Obviously, he comes around at the end because he loves her. And it's more about wanting to be with her.
Mm-hmm.
He does see like the ultrasound, and that's kind of what makes him go like, oh my gosh, this is real. Speaking of the ultrasound appointments, when I was younger watching this movie, I remember making mental notes like, okay, so I need to make sure I make the ultrasound appointments. That's going to be a big problem when I grow up. Like, I thought that was going to be a much bigger problem when I was a child.
Little Todd with his journal right now, writing down, make ultrasound appointments.
Don't be late.
Don't be late. ... Okay, great. This is Todd's love life and what he based it on.
Dude, I tell you, most of my life is based off of movies. A lot of Hugh Grant stuff. Also, carrying somebody through the threshold I learned from this movie.
Okay.
Because I know that's a thing that people do in a lot of movies and stuff like that. That's a tradition. Buy a new place, you take them in, you carry them across the threshold. I just always remember that being I need to remember to do this when we do it. I've never done it, but so maybe that's excuse. That's why, guys. It's karma. So there's one more thing I want to see if you knew if it was a myth or not, and that's the full moon that makes everybody like go into labor. I've always heard full moons are
okay. So it's not necessarily everyone goes into labor. I mean, it might be that, but at the same time, it's just full moons at hospitals bring out the crazies. Like for some reason, full moons, the nights are just ridiculous. It gets busy. I don't know why. It does. There's no fucking reason behind it besides it's a full moon, and it just became the same, and that's all it is. Doesn't make sense. But also, what do you think of everyone going to the hospital?
At the end?
Yeah.
I love that scene just because it's classic 90s ending where everything is chaotic and high energy and there's so many coincidences. Like, it is a finale. You know the movie has moved to its finale when they're in the Ford Explorer, like, bounding down. I love the San Francisco backdrop to this movie.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
To the fucking rollerblading scene. We'll get to that in a second. Yeah. When they're zooming down and he hits... The old guy almost gets hit, has a heart attack, bringing him to the car, the lady that got the cut...
Well, yeah, she got the cut at the restaurant, and then
the
you
one
get
he used
the
to
heart
date
attack
for a second, yeah.
Yeah, the heart attack lady, and then you had the
broken leg
bicyclist.
Yep, and that was it, I think.
Yeah,
and then she's in labor, obviously. So yeah, you've got labor, contusion, heart attack, broken leg, all zooming through trying to get to the hospital.
Those are all on the list too, right? All right, we're good.
I don't think labor was, but yeah. That's abdominal pain, right?
Yeah.
Right, ladies? That's all it is. Oh, God.
Guys, I will give you Todd's address.
Oh, no! You weak-breasted Nancy boy. I love that scene because it's just everything's happening to them and they're just trying to get there. And the guy's having a heart attack for a very long time. He's the one I'm most worried about.
Right? Yeah. They're stopping and he's just still sitting there and the lady, she's in every right to be like, what the fuck you doing? Go! Yeah.
And then I love when they get to the hospital, Hugh Grant runs out and he's like, okay, I've got this and this, and the paramedics going in, we're like, oh shit. And then they turn around and they have to like come back out and bring all their stuff to get all these people.
Yeah.
I like that. And then he wheels her in and just lets her go because he stops and she just wheels away. That was super fun.
Kind of like he wheels away on the rollerblades.
As a kid, I imagine, how do you stop that? It's just asphalt.
Yeah, he's dead. He didn't have a helmet.
Well, he hit the back of a moving truck. So that's how they get him out of that one. So maybe he had like a couch or something in there.
Yeah.
And then they just bring him out, set him on the other couch, and then let him go. But yeah, dude, when he goes down that hill, it's structured in a way like it's shot from like lateral, right? Or horizontal, right? So you can only see like it's just a big dip and you see the ocean in the background. And he goes down there on the rollerblades and it's like, oh yeah, geez,
it is terrifying. It's just one of those things in general. Like, I've never been to San Francisco, but I've been in Seattle and they have
some pretty steep stairs as well.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? It just throws me off because, like, it's weird. Like, yeah, I live in Colorado with mountains. Yep. I should be used to that kind of stuff. But to me, it still throws me off. Like, you're parked on an incline.
Yep.
Your car better not be sliding. If it's icy out, you're not stopping. Like,
oh, yeah.
It is
you get fined if you don't turn your wheels so that they would go, so that your car rolls, it would hit the curb and not go into the road.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, if you're on a hill, you have to turn your steering wheel so that the tires face in towards the curb, so if it does roll back, it's just going to stop against the curb and not roll into the street.
That's smart.
Yeah.
But good to know.
Yeah, good to know. Everybody's a little tip for you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but that was a good scene of him, though, kind of going through, like, his midlife crisis.
Yeah, he gets the pierced ear as well.
Yep. When I saw the pierced ear, I was like, oh, yeah, I did that one. Granted, I was young when I did it.
I was high school.
Yeah, I was middle school when I did it, so.
I might have actually been middle school, too.
Yeah.
We were cool.
Yeah, totally.
I mean... Shit, Jeff Goldblum's cool.
Well, yeah.
He pulled off the earring. Hugh Grant less so.
Right? Yeah, certain people can pull off the style. It's like, I guess with fads, you think about it, like, it starts off like, yeah, but one person, like, that's why it started as fad, because they pulled off that style.
Right.
And then from there, it's like, no, not everyone's pulling off this style. We're going to call it quits.
Some of those 90s styles went out very fast.
Yeah.
They came and went, like Jinkos and stuff. That was a hot second. Mm-hmm. They're gone. Robin Williams has already had like 3 different scenes. There's one where he does the wrong cycle because he used to work with baboons.
Yep.
And he's like, oh no. He's like, yep, were you here on March 18th? And they're like, or March 17th or something. He's like, no, I was out. He starts freaking out. It's not me. I'm not the father. And she's probably going, what the fuck? You're the only person I've had sex with. And so he's freaking out. And Robin Williams like, oh my gosh, okay. And he's like slapping the keyboard.
Well, I like how he's freaking, like, he's not asking her questions.
No.
It's more, I'm not the father. I'm not the father.
Yeah.
What the heck? It's not like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, he just wanted an out at that point. He wanted any reason to not have to be a father.
Yep. But yeah, it was great. He's like, oh, sorry, I was doing monkey
You're not
cycles.
a baboon or whatever. It's like, no, I'm not. And he's like, okay, you're due, so were you here on March 23rd? Yes, we were. And I was like, I'm glad they have memories to remember what they were doing.
Right? What's one of those?
Oh, we definitely had sex on March 23rd.
Yeah, I don't know how you would figure that out, really, because, like...
I mean, I imagine they had conversations before that visit to be like, well, when do you think this happened? And then they would know when they did. They'd probably look back recently and go, well, I think our last time was this day. And so then when he confirms, they're like, yes, we did do it that day.
What if you're doing it every day?
I mean, that just means 10 babies.
Does it? Is that how
every
it
day
works
is
out?
another baby. Every time it's just another baby. That's how you get quintuple. Guys, this is science. I learned this on Live Live Journal.
I don't want to go into this whole spiel of like that's how twins come about because someone thought that once. If you were pregnant and you had sex with a pregnant lady, that's how twins came about.
Somebody actually believed that?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah. So no, that's not where they come from.
That's not. What about the birds and the bees? Can you tell me how you get pregnant?
Well, when a man loves a woman.
You have to be in love?
When a man loves a woman. No, you don't have to be in love.
Definitely don't. A lot of yeah. So that final scene though, when they're in the hospital and then they realize their doctor's out of town, and so it's got because they're early and it's because of the full moon, and then Robin Williams is the only one that can do it. They're like, no, God. He's like, no, please. Like he's
begging them.
He's begging them. Like, it's fine. I can do this. And then you realize Tom Arnold and his wife, she's also in labor.
Yep.
And Tom Arnold's got the fucking video camera in there and he's running around. He gets a
cooler
shot.
Yeah, he goes right. He lifts up the drapes and is like, hey, what's going on in here?
And that's when Hugh Grant throws and breaks it, and then they fight in there, which is a great scene. It's such a chaotic, great scene when they're fighting.
Well, it's so great, like them fighting, and then Robin Williams like steps over and he's like riding him like a horse.
Because both ladies are facing each other with their legs open, giving birth, and he's going back and forth, and then he's standing over them, straddling and fighting, and it's such great physical comedy. And and so then when they get done with that, that's when Tom Arnold is like, dude, I get it. I stepped over the line. Like, he's not mad because he broke it. He probably realizes, I did take a vagina shot of your wife. So sorry about that.
Yeah, it's good that he realized that.
Because he didn't fight it after that.
If you don't realize that, then...
Yeah.
But dude, got a problem.
Joan Cusack is so good in this scene. They're both good. I mean, Julianne Moore, she can go from fun to serious actress where you're like, she's having a child.
Yep.
The way she like grips her like teeth and like bites and everything, people can cry on command. She can sweat and be in pain on command.
Oh yeah. No, it was definitely a good ending, like scene, just montage, everything coming together of all that. It's nice just having like all the characters that hit. The only one that was missing was Jeff Goldblum.
Right, he wasn't there.
But it fits of him not being there.
Yeah. Dude, and Joan Cusack, when they're fighting, she's like, I can't believe they're fighting right now. This is my moment. This is my miracle. She's talking to the doctors, and it's so, dude, she's so funny. I love Joan Cusack.
Yeah.
And then Robin Williams also has that famous line where they're going to do the an epa. He's trying to think of epidural, and he's saying like all sorts of different
things.
Nurse,
get this woman an enema stat.
Yeah. All this was like a what? What? They have to be like an epidural. It's like, yes, epidural. Because he has like a language barrier. Of course, he's from a different country. And he's like, they pull out the big needle, and then Hugh Grant passes out. And he's like, Robin Williams goes, that's why women have the baby, because men can handle the power. He just passes out. So it's just, Tom Arnold's been like getting beat up. Hugh Grant passes out. Robin Williams, the doctor, passes out. It's just fucking chaos in a 90s movie. Oh, man.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a good culmination of everything coming together at the end. Yeah.
And he has a girl, so he has another terror child. He's like, what? No, honey, what?
Yeah. He's like, that or I snipped the wrong cord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he like starts drinking afterwards, and he's like, I'm going to go give your son a circumcision.
Freaking Robin Williams, he's drunk in that scene, and he's like, all right, we'll pop open another bottle here in a sec after I just go give your son a circumcision real quick.
And they're like, whoa, no, Mr. Kozovich, Dr. Kozovich, and they run in after that's how it like ends. Yeah. Or it doesn't end there. I guess he goes and it's like sweet. And he's like dancing, holding the child in the middle of the night. And she sees him. It's like all lovey-dovey. Like he's being the father. So he did all the work.
He's not doing that.
He got rid of the cat, which is like bothers me so much.
That really sucks. Like
his old cat that he's had forever. If somebody said, you got to get rid of like your dog, I'd be like, no.
Yeah. So, like, I understand to an extent. Okay, like, at the time being, no, you don't have to get rid of your cat or dog. But then, of course, like, some people have that kid and the dog or cat's not acclimating to it correctly.
Right. If the dog's and stuff are aggressive too, that's different.
Then that's different. But yeah, the whole like getting rid of a dog or a cat before or anything like that, I'm like, no, you made your choice. This is once again like having a kid.
Yep.
You made your choice of having that. You have to take care of it. You know, that is something you're a fucked up person if you decide to get rid of it then.
Right. Well, because that's again kind of Julianne Moore's like selfishness into where it's just his side of he's stunted, yes, and again, I'm not picking sides here. Like they're both bad in different ways.
Yeah. But
she's like, no, you got to get rid of your cat, and that's the thing. It's like, what? That's selfish of you. Shouldn't you then wait? Maybe you don't have this child and you wait a little bit longer and then have the child when you're both ready.
Exactly.
And you don't have to fucking get rid of your long-term cat. This cat was probably over 10. It was like elderly, right?
Yeah.
And that one day, like picks up the cat and throws it off the screen. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. You can see it from both sides, but yeah.
Once again, flaws in movies. It happens.
Yep. I think I read here that Robin Williams' daughter, I think Zelda, was one of the ballet girls.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I read that she was in there as one of the girls that Julianne Moore was teaching.
Okay. You had a story about Hugh Grant's reaction to this movie.
Yes. So Hugh Grant famously went through a period right after this movie where he got very famous for hiring a prostitute. And this is what I read in an interview that he gave about this. It says, that year, Grant was a breakout star, so 1995, following his turn in the hit British romantic comedy 4 Weddings and a Funeral. So he had done that huge thing, and then he got his first American film. First American film was 9 months. He told Mark Maron, another podcaster on WTF, Grant says, I was about to launch my first Hollywood film. My timing was impeccable, Grant said with his signature self-deprecating humor. He goes on to say, my problem was that was my first Hollywood film and I'd just been to see it. The film was about to come out a week or two after that and I had a bad feeling about it. Everyone in it was brilliant, but I was so atrocious that I was not in a good frame of mind. Grant admitted he drank too much, similar to the way he saw the late director Ken Russell drink at lunch during a film shoot. So he'd seen this other director do this. And he says, quote, I had a Ken Russell kind of lunch and one thing led to another. I don't know what was going on. Grant reportedly then paid Divine Brown, prostitute, $60 for a sex act. Following his arrest, Grant was sentenced to pay a fine of $1,000 in order to attend an AIDS education program. Despite Grant's concerns about his own performance, 9 months debuted at number 3 in the box office. Grant says, it did quite well, and that's all Hollywood cares about. And then, he went on to do Notting Hill, About a Boy in Love, Actually. And so they had mentioned in other articles with that he hated the way he overacted. He thought he overacted his facial expressions were larger than life. The way he probably yelled and screamed out during the praying mantis scenes where he's they eat the children, they eat the father, they eat the father. Yeah. All that stuff. And he thought he was overacting like crazy. And he said, I went from 4 Weddings and a Funeral where they paid, a few thousand to millions for this first American blockbuster. He credits 9 months with ruining that whole period of his life.
Wow. Okay.
So
didn't know that.
Yeah. I was very surprised to read that.
Yeah. Well, overall, good movie. Enjoyed it though.
Yeah, so that was your first time, right?
Yep. I feel like it's one of those older movies. You got to get in the mindset. Okay, it's a '90s movie. You got to understand that it's
pure '90s.
It's one of those movies nowadays. When you watch it 20 years later, 30 years later,
yes,
you're going to be thinking, "Oh, that's a 2020s movie," or "Oh, that's a 2010s movie."
Right?
It's really going to hit that as well.
How long after is this?
30.
Is it 30?
Almost 30.
Almost 30. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So.
Whew, maybe they'll have a 9 months re-release in the theaters. No, they're not going to do that.
I doubt it for this one.
No, not at all. Speaking of good movies and classics, anything you want to recommend for the people?
With the whole Robin Williams.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with one of his stand-ups.
Ooh, okay.
There's a lot to choose from.
Do you have a name of one of them?
One of them I listen to is Weapons of Self-Destruction.
Okay, so you haven't seen one, but you've listened to one.
I've listened, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
it's called what? Weapons of
Self-Destruction.
Self-Destruction, that's fun. Okay.
Yeah.
That might have been the one that has the scene. I don't know.
I don't think it did.
No? Oh, okay.
I've listened to the whole thing, so.
Okay. Yeah, definitely do that. Listen to one of those. Watch his specials if you can find them.
Yeah.
Whole different Robin Williams. It's like the late Bob Saget.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Tanner versus Bob Saget's comedy. Completely different things.
Oh, yeah. Family Man.
Yep.
Not Family Man.
No, not at all. Mine
what
is
about
nothing.
you? Yeah.
Mine is actually music this week. I love Manchester Orchestra.
Okay, yeah, they're good.
Love them. Like every song feels different. They feel like authentic. Like the writing and the vocals are very much like true to like what the emotion they're trying to get out and what's going on in the song. There's The Gold, The Silence, and Bedhead are some of my favorites, but I have probably, I don't know, 9 or 10 songs on my library of like songs that kind of shuffle through a bunch of other ones.
Yeah.
And every time, those are the ones I don't skip. Like I'm always like, I can listen to that. Or I'm like, is this Manchester Orchestra? I'm like, it is, because they're not like one of those bands that every song sounds the same.
Yep. All right, and what are we doing next week?
Next week, guys, Mother, don't listen to this fucking one. Okay? It is Zach and Miri Make a Porno.
Wait, what? We're making a porno?
No, Zach and Miri
Oh,
are.
sorry. I totally missed that. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Is that what this camera's out here for? I thought we were going to start recording the pod, but you're going to record my bod.
Look at that rhyme.
I did finger guns.
Yeah, that's going to be Todd's signature.
Yeah, Zach and Miri Porno. That is 2008, I think.
Mm-hmm.
With Seth Rogen and Elizabeth Banks and a whole...
Yeah.
It's directed by Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
It's
good movie.
You'll know it as Zach and Miri because there was...
Yeah.
The studio didn't want to release it as Make a Porno. That's going to get you like an X rating, all sorts of things, whatever.
Nonsense.
But yeah, that is what we're going to do.
Yeah. And,
it is time to find out the least segue
way to die.
Loose segue to die. Yes, the least sigh way to die. I have 2 quick ones because I do. So these are the least sighs.
Just because. What? There's no rules to this? All right, I
make the fucking rules. We make the rules. You guys just deal with them. So on March 9th, 1996, Mark Gleason, age 26, from Headley Down, Hampshire, insisted on attempting to cure his incurable snoring with his girlfriend by taking sleeping pills and inserting tampons into his nostrils. He died from suffocation, and the sleeping pills added to the breathing difficulties.
Okay, so is this like the earlier thing with the Q-tips up the dick, where this is just a fetish or something like that he
just
had?
Rolled over and 2 tampons went up his nose. Yeah. No, this is him being like, I don't want to snore, so he fell asleep deeply. This went deep sleep probably for sleeping pills, and then had tampons in his nose, and then he already had breathing problems from the snoring, so then he
needed a CPAP machine.
Yes.
All right.
That's your lesson there. Second one is from July 9th, 1993. Gary Hoy, age 38, a lawyer in Toronto, fell from the 24th floor of the Toronto Dominion Center while demonstrating that its windows were quote-unquote unbreakable.
Oh, shit.
He threw himself against one, which, true to his assertion, did not break, but instead popped out of its frame. Oh, like, that's so sad.
It's kind of like the whole Elon Musk with his stupid Tesla
truck.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. When he hit it. Yep. Idiot. Musk. Can you imagine being somebody in the room watching that?
I want to know if the window broke on impact from the fall.
Oh, well, yeah, I think that 30, how many stories?
24.
24, yeah. There's no way that did not shatter then.
I mean, if it didn't, great, then he proved his point for sure.
They're like, damn, he did break. So he broke, unfortunately, but the window did not.
Yeah.
Poor Gary.
Yeah,
poor Gary and poor Mark.
Yeah, not fun.
No, so it is called The Least Sighs Way to Die, but those are pretty sigh ways to die.
Yeah.
The first one for sure. Second one's like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, kind of cool. I mean, the people didn't sigh, but
that's like this one.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yep.
Oh man.
That is that one. So Nate, where can the listeners of this fine institutional podcast?
Well, the address we record at is
what? The what?
The address.
Not the actual institution. This is basically a psychiatric institution at this point.
Yeah.
Where can they find us online, Nate?
They can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Gmail, which is theendofsigh@gmail.com.
Perfect. Yeah, we don't add pod to the back of those, I don't think so.
No,
you'll find it. Start searching. You'll know our logo now. It's the 2 chairs.
Yeah.
The popcorn, the drink inside the theater, which was created by I almost said the late and great. We're sorry, I was talking.
Oh God.
Alan, I'm so sorry. I hope this. Ooh, I feel like this. How do I cross my fingers? Knock on wood.
Right.
I hope for the best. Yep, created by Alan.
Yes. Which is amazing. Yeah, no, it's awesome. I still look at it and I'm like, yes, this is us.
It makes us look way more professional than we are.
Yes.
So, lipstick on a pig, everybody.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to, tell a friend, neighbor, whatever it may be. That'd be great.
We would love it if you could rate, subscribe, and comment. If you can leave a comment, hell, we don't care what the comment is, as long as it's 5 stars. Even if you write in 5 stars, like if you just said, I fucking hate these guys, 5 stars, and then rate us 5 stars, people will be like, what? Okay. And then every comment is just like, oh, I can't stand these idiots. They don't know anything. 5 stars. And then you rate us 5 stars, like, perfect.
That's honestly awesome.
Yeah.
Keep up the train.
Yeah, if you want to rip us apart and then still rate us 5 stars. But I mean, at least in the comment, make sure you mention 5 stars or something so that people don't just read the comment and move along.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, that really helps out with algorithm, getting us moved up on,
honestly, just throw in a random emoji. That's fine.
I don't know if there's a character limit or not.
I don't know.
The fire symbol. We're fire. We're hot.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, Nate's got to pull out his quote.
Yeah. And we kind of went over it a little bit earlier, but I've got a nurse. Call the anesthesiologist. This woman needs an enema.
Yes, they do. This is not fucking Candyland.
High school reunions, I guess.
High school reunions, indeed. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Have we set up the wrong one the whole time?
High school? Oh, fuck. Yeah, because it's emergency rooms. Ugh.
I mean, my transition to that was very sharp, so we can put that in anywhere.
It's just that first part.
Fuck, when did we fuck that up?